But just know, Zebo is where it's at.
Yes, sir. Welcome back to the Last Man Podcast. Across the table, I got Rashad. Across the table, I got Zebo G.
Going on.
And today we got a very special guest.
Cherie.
Episode 53 of the most consistent podcast in the Carolinas.
Yeah.
Yep. Nice.
That's a good sequence.
But yeah, today's podcast is going to be a little bit different because Cherie just dropped a classic. She done gave it to us. The classic album. Can I go ahead and Luv Me Knots? That shit gonna fuck me up. I don't even feel like doing that shit. All right. So, how's everybody's day?
It was good. Good day. Great day.
Great day? Good Tuesday?
Yeah.
Good. I'm alive.
Can't complain.
Yeah, I've started work at my new job.
Hey.
Her new job as best R&B artist in the 704 area.
It's a little tiresome. But started my new job and just getting back into the groove of like working and trying to figure out like actual bedtime and work period. It's tiresome. Driving with people in the middle of the day, tiresome. But other than that, great day.
That's real.
That's lit.
Well, good.
I know my first day before work, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna wash my hair, retwist my hair.
Still ain't done it.
No, that's it.
I didn't even look.
Yeah, and I didn't go to bed till 6, and I had to be at work at 10. Yeah, perfect. Perfect.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oof.
yeah. Tough.
You fighting for that sleep schedule, ain't you?
Like a toddler.
Got to. My sleep all messed up. I'm still trying to find a job that like I care about. So it's a lot of like pulling up, and every job wants you to be like excited, like, oh no, you finna bag some groceries, my boy. I'm like, yeah, for like the next 2 weeks until they call me back. So I'm kind of doing that cycle for a little while, but otherwise,
I know the exact feeling you're talking
sure.
about. I went to a lot of my interviews kind of just like, yeah, so y'all hiring.
Yeah, it's big. Are y'all hiring energy?
And they are. They don't want to hire you.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
and it's that feeling of like being qualified and kind of feeling like I feel like I would get more respect in this interview if I wasn't like so young. Like if I had these same qualifications, but like I look a little bit older, they would be like, no, you the shit for real though. So it's just, trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely felt that. Wow, I felt that.
Yeah.
It gets easier. I know that
I hope
sounds very dull,
I'm
but
trying to find something I fuck with, which is very hard. But
yeah, because I don't be giving a damn. So, so if I give a damn about a job, you know I like it.
Yeah, I'm a firm believer in you probably ain't gonna like your job. I know that's kind of depressing, but
that's real.
Working sucks, bro. You're not gonna find a fun job.
Real.
But if you find a job,
the goal is to find a job that can help you reach your goals,
Or that can fund your hobbies.
Yeah.
That's real.
That's what I'm
Pretty
saying.
much.
Yeah.
You work until your hobby turns to your job. And
That's
then,
real.
And then after, because more than likely you're not gonna find a job you like. Working sucks. It ain't fun.
I don't even mind working. It's just that if I don't like the culture that I'm in, it's gonna suck the life out of me.
I don't like people that just like. I hate people that jump like job to job to job. Like, the people that got a new job every 2 weeks.
Who child?
Oof.
You know what I'm
I don't know how you do it.
Or you can't file your taxes because you waiting on a W-2.
Like, I just didn't like it. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, you didn't give it a
fuck?
chance.
That's real though.
Who gives a fuck if you liked it? You better take your ass to work.
You can give it a chance. Now you gotta stay there a couple months and be like, okay, maybe was I tripping?
Yeah.
Or was I just was it them
It's
or was
just
it
like,
me?
nobody likes working. I don't know a single person on this planet that likes working that works like a job. Now, if you work like, if your job is like your hobby, then yeah, you probably love going to work. But if you like a regular 9 to 5 person, you're probably not gonna like your job. You probably not gonna like the people. You probably
True.
I pray for a positive work environment.
That's real.
So,
yeah. I mean, I have a good job. I have good people at work, but there's still people I don't like. I still got to do shit I don't want to do. Like, it's just work. It's just life.
Yeah. for y'all, if this became full time, do you think you would hate it a little bit more?
Fuck no, this should be lit.
But I mean, you have to do the business back end and also be on camera and also, kind of.
Well, Henry do all the
Slightly.
business.
Yeah,
She
that's
do
it.
all the back end. I'm just here. So
Oh yeah. Yeah, you just popped up once a week. Yeah.
I just provide the space.
Yeah, but producing content be no joke. I've seen a lot of people get burnt out before they even
You do get burned out, bro. It's
I think
It's
that's
same
just-
thing.
yeah,
It's the same thing.
and you
think
want
that's-
to keep things fresh. But
that's the
it's
key to taking breaks and shit. Like every now and then you gotta take. You
Gotta step away.
Yeah, like all right.
Well, you're gonna get real stale.
Oh, yeah.
I think what
Just
makes it
chill
easy
out.
for us, if say this were to pop off or something,
Yeah.
we friends, so it's like the conversation is.
I was gonna say
pretty
we
easy.
kicking anyway.
Yeah, so
Like-
it's just that was a dumbass comment, but why was it a dumbass comment? And it opens the floodgate to something else. So it's just as long as people keep making music, it's pretty easy.
Yeah.
No, I was about to
Doing
say, as
something
long as music don't stop, we're gonna be all right.
Yeah. That's true.
We're gonna get started. What album has everyone listened to this past week? What you?
So Vince,
Yeah.
Cherie, of course. Great project, by the way. We'll get to that later. And Chief Keef, man. I'm sorry.
Wait.
That tape is so hard.
For that?
Yes. Phone him is so hard.
Yeah.
I'm not even I took a break from Keef years ago, but something
everybody did.
I saw it and I was like, let me get back on this. And it's everything you love about Keef. It's the same sound. It I felt like I was in middle school again, hearing all that shit, right? All his one-liners and everything. Oh, man.
I don't know. He has a unique way of how.
Wait, what?
I was like middle school.
Oh, it was 8th grade to 9th grade, that summer, I think.
Middle school to high school.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, because I'm sitting here thinking we were sophomores, freshmen. Well, I was a freshman, sophomore.
Yeah, I guess I was a freshman.
Oh, he has a unique. Yeah, he always just had a unique sound.
Yeah.
He's just kind of what I throw into that
Yeah,
creative artist.
Yeah.
Like
I throw Pierre in there.
Yeah.
I'll throw Travis Scott in there. You're just a creative artist.
Yeah.
That's how I throw in Chief Keef in there.
No, that's real. He'll just do something on a project, even if it's too much. Yes, sir. It's
Bro,
Yes, sir is
what?
actually
the
really
same
nice.
concept for
Yeah.
3 minutes, but it's because it's Keef, he makes it funny enough for you to
Then bitch, where for the intro? That's hard. That's hard. But I can go 20 minutes. on Chief
Hadouken
Keef.
was hard. Yeah, I was alright.
Because I know I will.
I'm just shook.
What you
I'm
doing?
shook here.
Because somebody has.
hit through Travis Scott and Chief Keef in the same category.
They're both creative artists.
Wait. Okay, no.
I'm throwing them in they are creative
Maybe
artists.
that's not his type of
Am
hip-hop,
I
so I don't
throwing
know.
am I throwing
Bro,
42
what?
Doug in there?
saying.
No,
Yeah.
he's not creative to me.
Yeah.
Nor
Okay.
ESTG, nor I'm just just how I just view
Actually, I
rappers.
think he covered
Pierre is really creative
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
I put
Chief
Pierre
Keef
and
is a
Travis
creative
Scott
artist.
in the
Yeah.
same
To me.
category.
You want to put Keef there?
Keith is a creative artist to me.
Nah.
Yeah,
Oh, it's one of those. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got you.
I know you ain't gonna agree, but I'm just saying. Yeah, I know you ain't gonna agree.
I feel
Yeah.
maybe I'll tap in.
You probably yeah,
Looks at the camera. I'm not gonna tap in.
probably not.
Yeah.
You're missing out.
It got good beats. That album.
Yeah. Also, saying he brushed out his beard, called him Soser Abraham. I was like, this is literally the best bar I've ever written. This is better than Big. I'm sorry. Top one. Off of that alone. I'm sorry. Just
He said, say it again.
he says Sosa brushing out his beard, call him Abraham, and then the ad lib was, what'd he say? And I was like, yeah. He's top one right there. He was already there, Wayne could never. But I'm joking because I gave some crazy takes on here.
Y'all
That
better
is a
kill
joke.
this man in the comments.
What do you mean? Have you heard 6 foot, 7 foot? Yeah, I did. I did the homework. I promise.
What about you, Tina?
So I have went on my more softer side.
Uh-oh.
Ombre. I kind of tapped in with her. She's with Destin Conrad. She's kind of in what's my girl name? Kalani.
Okay.
She kind of in her camp because Destin Conrad. He's I think her cousin or something close to Kalani. So I think Ombre is maybe his friend. She makes really pretty music. She reminds me of Cody Shane, but like more like softer.
Did she spell her name like ombre?
It's AMBRE with apostrophe over
You
it.
thinking ombre? Because I was saying too. Yeah,
Ombre?
ombre.
Who else have I been listening to? Yeah, Vince Staples, my album. Who else have I been listening to? Summer Walker, Still Over It. That's that shit.
Really? That's still around.
That's still a good album to me. Yeah. That album, and
I didn't think it would last that long.
Yeah.
It has more play value for me. Like not the whole album, but like certain songs.
You think it's got more play value than the first one?
No.
Okay.
No, because I was playing that like I still play that sometimes.
Yeah.
Like that album came out in 2019. It's what 2022.
You don't think this one's gonna last that long?
I think it's gonna age over time because a lot of people did not like it.
I liked it. I thought it was a good album.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, a lot of people are not rocking with Still Over It. Like it was a lot of mixed reviews compared to Over It.
Yeah, I don't think it was as good as Over It, but
No.
they never are.
But no, that album that rise for me.
Yeah.
Like I played that was like my morning wake up album today. Vibing, getting dressed quietly.
What have I been listening to this week? Oh, I've been listening to that new Kendrick Lamar. You know what I'm saying? He sent me the file.
Nice.
Okay.
What's your favorite song?
Huh?
What's your favorite song?
Probably Fuck Hoes Get Money.
Okay.
Nah, my favorite song is actually The Big Steppers.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Track,
Just been running
track
that
4?
pretty much.
Really?
Huh?
Track 4?
Track 6.
Oh.
Oh,
It is track 6.
The outro crazy too.
Yeah.
You
I
said
bet.
catch up.
Yeah. But anyway. But no, I still listen to Vince Staples shit. Heavy. I've been listening. I doubt any of y'all listen to Fredo Bang because y'all don't like NBA YoungBoy, but I've been listening to Fredo Bang's new tape, Two-Face Bang.
Two-Face Bang.
I was gonna say that.
Two-Face Bang 2.
Oh,
Get it right now. Get it
Excuse
right.
me, sir.
okay.
Do y'all know who Fredo Bang is?
Yes,
Yeah,
I've
I
heard
was
of
gonna
him.
say he's like NBA YoungBoy's arch nemesis.
Oh my
Arch nemesis.
Oh my goodness! I thought that was bruh.
Yeah.
Huh?
He got like 16 arch nemesis.
Yeah, no, this is his first one.
First
He has a
one.
list.
A little Dirt kind of replaced him a little bit, but nah. Yeah, that's really it. Vince Staples. Still listen to D-Day every now and then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Buddy shit still get a little. Is getting some runs. I did tap into the life of Pierre 5.
What you think?
Oh, what you think?
It's pretty hard.
Hey.
It's pretty hard.
You listen to 4, right?
Yeah. I took a minute. I listened to 5 when it first came out, but I didn't like listen to it. Kind of just like ran through it right quick. But now I'm going back to it. It's hard. I fuck with it.
What you like about it?
The beats. He just make good music.
Beats are
Yeah, he makes good.
He just make good music. Like he's not like a, you know what I'm saying? He's not like a super rapper or nothing, but he makes dope music.
It's good vibe music.
Yeah. He makes
Yes.
dope music. Good driving music.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not listening to that nowhere but in the car.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell
Probably
you
not gonna
now.
listen
It's
to
good
that.
wake up music.
Really?
Slightly, but you gotta play it soft.
Okay.
Oh, you gotta play it quiet.
Like all my music is soft
Yeah,
when
you
I'm
can't
getting
play it.
bored.
You can't play it
Nah.
loud.
His transitions. I love his transitions.
It's good shower music also,
Yeah, it is.
Word.
Mm.
But
especially Life of Pierre 4 Deluxe.
Yes, it is.
but yeah, my favorite thing about Pierre is his transitions. Like the
Yes.
way his songs transition into each other.
Yeah,
Fucking amazing. You can tell he's a producer first.
Yes.
But
Definitely.
yeah, that's pretty much it. I've been looking for new shit. I haven't found anything like new, like
That's fair.
like unheard, unsigned talent.
You're looking.
People getting ready for the summer.
Yeah, that's what I need. I need somebody new.
That summer music starting to get ready.
Yep.
I've been
Henry?
playing
like
Vince
it.
Staples.
Picasso.
Vince Staples. I've been listening to a lot of Donda lately.
Oh.
Good album.
That's a great album.
Yeah.
I don't go back to it that much though.
See, I listened to, I think it was Come to Life just came in my rotation. I was like, let me go listen to Donda right quick.
Yeah.
Man,
It's
I've
one
been-
of those you
I've
do a
been-
run.
Yeah,
you do
yeah.
a run through when
Then
you think of it.
Yeah.
I've been playing like not in full, but I've been playing like every day. Like, that's a good
Oh,
album.
I did run the documentary.
Oh, yeah.
I had to go look because after you said it,
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go listen to the
Yeah, go run
documentary.
that.
So that's a classic though. That album's never not good.
Yes. And then I've been listening to Larry June every morning. As soon as I wake up.
That's
the first
good.
thing.
Do you
Morning
listen to
music.
it Real soft.
Yes.
Real low.
That's
Yeah.
good morning
Who's
music.
Larry June?
Whoa.
I'm lacking.
Tap in.
Look.
Tap
Do you
in.
like what is it? West Coast?
It's like Bay Area shit. Very Bay Area music.
Like,
a little
think
bit,
of
yeah.
Dom Kennedy, but like more financial literacy and eating healthy and smoothies. Good job, Larry.
Yeah, it's very like
He make you
the
feel
reason
broke.
why I listen to when I wake up, I'll literally
Like
lay
mindset
down
shit.
and I'm listening to it and I'm like, I need to go make $1 million.
Yeah.
And
Like-
if I don't,
Yeah.
I just feel like I'm
It's
just
like grind
I'm just
set.
failing.
But he
Yeah.
don't call you a broke bitch just
Okay.
out front.
Yeah.
He's just
Yeah.
like, yeah, I
No,
just
but he
like,
makes you feel like a broke bitch.
Yeah, he
Is
just
he like is it
real-
like big homie narrative type
Yeah.
of thing?
yeah,
kinda,
he's just
yeah.
really like, it's real cool.
like, why don't you have 6 incomes? Like you tripping.
Yeah, exactly.
And he says it real calm.
Yeah.
Real
Exactly.
cool.
Okay.
And then after
like, why you getting in your Honda?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, why ain't that a Ferrari?
yeah.
Why not?
Or
Like I'm a
what-
boss, I take trips and
kind
eat
of car does
filet
he take?
mignon.
Like you going to your 9 to 5. I'm on a flight from 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, that's good. Yeah.
And then like
That
at
made me
the
get
end,
out of bed. I ain't gonna hold you.
that's what I'm
and
saying.
then at the
Yeah.
end of it, he talks in third person. He be like, "Good job, Larry."
Yeah. Like you doing good.
Yeah,
So I'm proud of you.
Yeah,
Some like rap ASMR, like
He does whisper a little bit.
does he?
He's not like a
What
rough-
genre? Like, is he like? Does he sing?
rap.
Does he
No, he
rap?
rap.
He rap.
we're gonna play
Full
for you at
rapper.
the end now. Cause,
Oh, yeah,
but
yeah.
he has like really like nice like he uses really good samples.
He does. He got a really good voice too.
I love
Yeah.
samples.
It's like smooth. He's real
Yeah.
smooth.
Like to give you a track list of an album, I'll do this real quick. You Can Get Rich, Till Next Time Love, Organic Dip,
that's beautiful.
Expensive Roses, Watering My Plants, Summer Snow, Organic Shark Tales, Financial Freedom, Match with Your Harry, and $1 Million Is Not Enough.
How the hell you gonna tell me $1 million is not enough
Yeah.
to a nigga that don't have $1 million
Yeah,
yet?
because not enough.
But a nigga that got $1 million
So-
is not
He's
enough.
like, keep
It's not
going.
enough.
Yeah. So
Literally, that's like one of his ad libs.
yeah.
It's just not enough. It's just
Keep
not
going.
enough.
Keep going. Keep
Yeah.
going, Larry.
So to,
Literally.
to conclude, definitely like I recommend when you wake up, just it don't
Definitely.
matter what album, honestly. Just
Really?
hit shuffle.
Why you filling out job applications?
Definitely.
I'm gonna tell you, like I used to listen to Larry June while I was
Very.
filling out job applications. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be rich.
Oh wow.
I'm gonna get a meal.
Very
I feel like y'all
motivating.
finna put me
Yeah.
on.
Nah,
It's-
for real.
It is like
It's like
all
you know
jokes
how
aside.
Rick Ross makes his type of music, like it's like
Yeah.
that, just like boss, like
Santorini, Greece
high class.
type.
It's like
Yes.
that, but
Yeah.
it's more street. It's just like
Okay.
it's not so like I'm a boss.
Yeah.
it's just
It's
more
more
so
like
like
it's
not
more
like-
like I'm getting money. You broke.
yeah, I'm getting money. I'm getting money. I'm getting
No,
smoothies. We
it's
cool.
not you broke. It's I'm getting money. Why aren't you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not necessarily putting you down. It's supposed to
No,
be
it's
crazy.
really not.
It's just like I'm rich.
Like you crying about
Why
that.
ain't you?
Yeah, you crying
Yeah.
about that bitch. Like what you doing?
yeah.
Like what are you
These
doing?
one-liners
Pretty
just
much.
make it
Well,
make it
for
sound
real,
like
for
it's
real.
in the world.
Yeah.
But definitely check them out. Like any album, it does not matter.
It
Like
doesn't.
just,
He has
just
really
hit
great
shuffle.
beats.
Just in the morning, just wake up.
If
That-
I had
That's
to
what I do.
recommend
Either
one
in the
song,
morning-
if you really looking for that tangible
Tangible
assets.
assets. Woo!
Yeah.
tangible
assets. The
Bruh.
first lines is
That beat crazy.
assets tangible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta check them out.
Yeah.
I gotta check this out.
Yeah.
Listen to him while you going to work. Listen to him while you about to go to your interview. Just anytime that you feel like you just need to be making money or you need to pick me
Yeah.
up, listen to Larry June.
Or if you need to be motivated to get some work done or something. Okay.
Larry
start
June.
some
Like
Larry June.
literally, I'll be kind of like just sitting there and I'll tell him something.
Yeah, he gonna make
Man,
you.
come on here. Like, you gotta get
That's what I'm
together.
saying. He
You
gonna
gotta
make
get
you feel
together.
like you ain't doing enough.
Yeah, like
Like I ain't working hard enough
yeah,
because Larry is on private flights.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like he's like, I could go buy a yacht, but why buy a yacht? Get some stock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang, you got
That's
one. Like you can buy a yacht. you can buy a yacht.
And you
But-
choose to not
Why
to.
get a yacht?
said.
Well, I can put that in some stock.
And he also talks about eating healthy.
Yeah, he does.
But he also talk about
Get a
shooting people.
smoothie. Yeah.
He will pop you every now and then. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
He reminds me
You
of
know what I'm
like
saying? And then
nice
go
like
make a deposit.
70s gangster. Just but up to date.
it
Yeah,
really
okay.
is.
I feel like if this was the 80s, he would have a pimp hat on
Yes.
Definitely.
and maybe a purple suit.
Yes.
Now I really gotta hear his voice.
Yeah.
For real, like
He has a
bro,
real
he's
cool
smooth.
voice.
I gotta hear his voice.
He's
now.
smooth.
Yeah.
He's smooth.
He for sure had a cane at some point in his life.
Absolutely.
He definitely walked around.
I believe it.
Definitely walked
With a
around
lip.
with a cane.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
A man
enough of
breathing.
Larry.
Shout out Larry June.
Shout out Larry June.
We'll go quick through rap news and then we'll tap into what
Oh, I can't even do that today.
But yeah, rap news.
Somebody got to do it.
I don't know how you do it. So
So Pusha T, he dropped the album last Friday. It's hard, but there's a song with Ye and Kid Cudi on there. And Kid Cudi took to Twitter. He said, "Hey, so I know some of you heard about the song I got with Pusha. I did this song a year ago when I was still cool with Kanye. I am not cool with that man. He's not my friend. And I only cleared the song for Pusha because that's my guy. This is the last song you will hear me on with Kanye. Signing out, Scott."
Happen every couple years.
That was
Henry, I hate to
unnecessary.
like blow you, like kill your shit, but like
What?
He's rolling.
he dropped the album like
He's rolling.
last Friday. It's hard.
Yeah, I know it's hard.
I'm with him too.
What you mean?
Nick and Rich tells me it's gonna be hard. And Pharrell, come on. Come on. I'm rolling.
I have no question. But
I don't support the cat. You don't know.
I do. You think Kendra's gonna be trash? I already know Kendra's gonna be hard.
That shit gonna be mid. Took too long.
well,
I'm over
there
it.
you go. But anyway, do we care about Ye and Cudi? This the last song? Do we?
Not really.
He didn't even have to go that far to do that.
Yeah.
To be honest, that's like some cloud chase shit.
A lot of people
Low-key.
saying he acting
Like,
like
if you
a
don't-
teenager.
Bro, if you don't like somebody, just don't talk to them.
Cudi,
no
we
more.
don't give a
Yeah.
fuck. He a sellout. We don't care. High school drama type shit.
Oh God.
Nobody cares. We don't care. We don't care.
That's Cudi.
Man, I wish rappers would go back to fight.
I mean, it's just like
You got
I mean,
that much, if you got that much of a problem with him punching,
No.
I don't know. I never had like a. Oh, this is Kanye and Cudi on this.
Well, everybody is going crazy because Cudi is friends with or
Pete,
backs
who gives a
Pete.
fuck?
who cares?
But that's why. Well, that's why they got beef.
You know what's funny though? Y'all think Kanye give a fuck if Kid Cudi like him?
No.
When his album's about to drop, yeah. No, I don't. That relationship is kind of weird from like the documentary and everything. It seems like Kanye's like out of sight, out of mind, and then it's like, oh, I heard these chords. Tell Cudi I apologize, get him in here, and then Cudi like starts humming, and then they like ascend to the ceiling, make a couple bangers, and then like Kanye keeps being Kanye, and then Cudi forgets that Kanye is Kanye, and then they just kind of restart the cycle.
Yeah,
It's those homies that always fall out, and like that one that always comes to you like, man, I'm sick of that nigga, da-da-da-da. And like you sitting there like y'all finna be buddy. Talking about my brother and posting each other like 2 weeks from now.
Yeah.
That's the energy he's giving me, fam. I'm sorry.
My brother energy.
I just don't know
brother.
why.
That's my
I just don't know why
brother.
he had to
That's
go
my
post it.
brother.
That's my slime, all that, everything.
Like, what made Kid Cudi wake up and be like, I'm about to talk shit on Twitter? Like, bro, nobody gives a fuck. Like, bro, nobody cares.
Oh man.
I ain't.
Like, we don't give a fuck what Kanye's doing. We don't give a fuck what Kid Cudi's doing. Give us some fucking music and shut the fuck up.
Personally, I just didn't think it needed a whole statement.
No, we don't care.
Nah, bro.
Nobody cares.
Yeah.
Do you
Like,
care? Do you care?
Not really.
Henry, do you care?
I mean, if Cudi want to get on my album, next album and hum, yeah.
Nobody
sure.
cares.
Yeah, he's gonna be there. You're gonna be there.
So Coachella
Give
was
it.
this past weekend, also this weekend, but Coachella was this past weekend where Isaiah Rashad, he took to the stage, had a performance, blah, 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 but he opened up with, it was basically audio clips of whatever the viral video he had, went crazy on social media, whatever, people just talking, saying, he got caught doing this, yada, yada, but he basically kind of flipped that and used that as inspiration, and he got a lot of uplifting energy, I don't want to say praise, but like, a lot of people was like, good, like you're good, you're sitting here performing,
Yeah.
you're at Coachella, because we haven't heard nothing from Isaiah Rashad ever since that did happen, but a lot of people was just happy to see you good, and I remember he said it was something along the lines of, I appreciate all the support, yada yada, y'all basically saved my life from these past couple weeks. He's like, y'all literally saved my life.
Shout out
as soon
Isaiah,
as it
man.
happened, a lot of people weren't necessarily like, "Oh my God, this man is bisexual or this man is gay." Which,
But there was a group.
I mean, I
on
know there
Twitter,
was a group.
what I'm saying? That's
I mean,
like, I ain't about to listen to his music.
I mean, there's gonna always be those people, but I saw more people supporting him than people
Yeah.
tearing him down.
I mean, it's 2022. Like,
Yeah, you gonna love who you love. You gonna do what you gonna do. What you gonna do what you
the
do.
way I look at it is just like, that's a grown man. Whatever he does, that's his business.
if I was him, I wouldn't record it no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
if we
that's
want to get
probably-
down to the blueprint, like,
Yeah,
yes,
people
I
grab it,
just
they
wouldn't
go-
record.
You know
But
what I'm
at
saying?
the end of the
Like,
day, what that man does, that's what
That's
he
his
does. It ain't
business.
got nothing to do with me.
And he makes great music. So
And he
I
makes
don't
great
give a
music. So, and whatever makes that man happy, hey,
Yeah.
do it.
Oh God.
Because I think somebody shouted out. I think it was what's his name, Joe
Joe Budden?
Budden. I think it was his podcast, and they were talking about it, and they were because the game, he was like, well, you know, how he chooses to go about it will really determine the rest of his stardom.
Oh yeah,
And
definitely.
I was like, yeah.
Because you can go a lot of different. Well, I ain't gonna say
A lot of people
but you
let
can
that
go-
fame shit break them, especially when
Yeah.
shit like that happens.
Because he could have took this and went like ballistic.
Yeah, he could have been like, "Fuck it."
Yeah, or just
Like,
like
I
fuck
quit.
this. I'm done with this music. Blah blah blah.
Yeah,
And call it a day. But instead, you know, he flipped it. He did it was an amazing performance. I watched the live stream.
that he got quiet. That's what you're supposed to do. When something pop out, you get quiet. Because the more you open your mouth, people gonna twist what you say.
It was like with the baby situation with the
Get quiet. Get quiet. Sometimes you gotta duck off.
I don't agree with that.
Do
It
or
worked
don't.
in his favor.
Huh?
Do or
In
don't.
this instant,
With Isaiah or the baby?
It still could have worked in the baby's
Yeah,
favor.
which one you talking about? The baby or Isaiah?
I'm talking about the baby.
Oh, okay.
It still could have worked in his favor. Because, I mean, think about this.
I know, but I just don't agree with the whole like these people don't agree with you. You should shut the fuck up.
Oh,
mindset.
no. I ain't even going from that route. I'm going from, like, if you know you did something and you know you did it, get quiet. Because you ain't got shit to prove. You know you said what you said. Just get quiet.
Just create through it. I
Yeah.
think that's a business. That's more like a business advice as opposed to like, if
for
those
sure.
are your principles, then do what you want. But
Yeah, but business advice, because you saw he lost money from it. Isaiah Rashad ain't lose no money from that.
Nah.
And he I ain't gonna do y'all like that. He got what he got going on, and he got quiet, and still got booked to do performances. He's still here.
Hell, his streams actually went up.
Yeah.
Come on now.
He got the whole community behind him now.
Yeah, facts.
He's selling records.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
that boy finna go pop.
Yeah. He's selling records now.
It's gonna be nice.
Watch. Next single Isaiah Rashad release, platinum. First week.
I hope that makes
Oh,
someone
yeah.
to make more music too. But
He going platinum first week. Him and Lil Nas X doing a song next week.
Just stop it.
beautiful. It actually might be good.
Oh God, I'm telling you, they're going quadruple.
I don't see that.
trillion
That would
platinum.
go crazy though.
The streams will go crazy.
They about to
yeah.
go quadruple platinum in a
Yeah.
week.
I think he's gonna do one of those things where it's like he prefers the "it doesn't matter" part. Like, let me just do my music and just ignore that part of my life. You know.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to, because I mean, when you get quiet, you see and you hear everything, and then once you also get quiet, it gives people time to do all the talking that they want to do all their think pieces, do all their dissertations, and then they forget about it. For a second, I forgot that happened until somebody was like, "Has anybody checked up on Isaiah Rashad?" I was like, "Damn, that did happen."
Yeah, that did happen.
So it's just like when you get quiet, you let that buzz kill, and then it's just like, all right, now back to the regular program.
Top not moving right if Isaiah Rashad ain't got a song with Lil Nas X and I swear to God, what? You know how much of a money move?
Oh
that
yeah,
is?
nah, it definitely would.
Oh, it's a
Oh
smart
my
business.
God.
Honestly, I think Top really don't
shit would
like
go crazy.
micromanage them. I think he kind of like, you know what, y'all on this label, but y'all gonna do what y'all do.
That shit would
And
go crazy.
because I mean, if he let Kendrick, hell, he let all of them go 5+ years without making.
Well, the question is, my biggest
album.
question for TDE is that the artist's choice? Or do they bring him albums and he say that ain't good enough?
Yeah, I always wanted that too.
I've
Because it's
heard
got to
that
be one
that's
or the
case,
other.
though. I've heard that's the case. Like I
I
remember
have too.
SZA's been like,
Yeah.
my label won't let me drop, and
Yeah.
then Top's like, no, she's right. We ain't ready. She gonna drop when
That's
it's
what I'm
time.
saying.
Y'all can stay mad. Go ahead
But
and be in the comments.
Honestly, is that bad?
No. Because every album they drop is, almost every album they drop is amazing.
Pretty much.
So I can't really be mad at that.
Oh, yeah, nah, I
He's
ain't
just
mad at
picky. And it's
Yep.
his shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just picky.
Because SZA dropped.
I mean,
her-
imagine if Chance with the whole big day where the manager was saying, "Look, this is not good work.
saying
If
that.
he don't
Listen.
want this," and Chance is like, "Well, I'm Chance the Rapper. I can do what I want." So, and drop it, and boom. So it's just like,
but
imagine, you know what I'm saying?
Trash.
So, yeah. So,
I ain't. If that genuinely is the case, I ain't mad at Top.
I ain't either. Especially, I mean, shit.
I've been
If it ain't
graced
good
with
enough,
some
it
great
ain't good
albums
enough.
because of that. So.
Yeah, if it ain't good enough, it ain't good enough.
Because I'm wondering also if it is on the artist. Because I know I was reading an article about what's my boy name, Isaiah Rashad, and like he went off and got sober and got clean and
Yeah,
went
he
to
went and live life.
and went to rehab and all that. So it's just like, oh, okay. So sometimes it is y'all.
and then this last portrait for rap news, I'll make this quick. So Smokepurpp, there was a viral video that went on Twitter, and basically he was performing at like a it seemed like it looked to me like a talent show, but it was it was a show.
That was an open mic.
Yeah.
I done seen them.
It was a show.
That was an open mic.
That was it was less than 12 people, I'm gonna say. But
that's not including the
Bro,
cameraman.
it really only looked like it was the cameraman, like 3 people.
Yeah, bro.
And
Yeah,
the 2 people on stage with it.
Yeah, bro.
And a lot of people are clowning him, saying, you know, you was one. I ain't gonna say on top, but you know, you was on top. You was doing this and that. You was selling out tour, blah blah blah. And now you are basically performing at Dave and Buster's with 20 people. You know, but a lot of people are comparing it to the 1985 effect that J. Cole was talking about in the song.
I mean,
where
They're gonna bring that up forever.
oh yeah. But a lot of people are making a lot of buzz about it. Just like,
Yeah, bro, we
dang,
seen
it's-
he walked into it.
We
Like,
seen that
dang.
shit. We seen that shit since the beginning of time.
And that really
Over
wasn't
and
J.
over
Cole
again.
talking shit. That was him being like,
Oh
look,
no,
bro,
I ain't thinking talking shit.
a lot of
seen
people
the
took it
past.
as him
Look, I'm
talking
gonna
shit.
tell you what's gonna happen.
Yeah, he's telling you the past.
You got to think smart,
We've
shorty.
seen it.
Yeah. So
They've been doing it since the 80s.
and then Perp put
MC Hammer.
Perp went to
Biggest
Instagram
song
today.
ever. Bro.
Perp went to Instagram today. He was like, you know, don't listen to that. Blah blah blah. My tour's been going crazy. Everybody been having fun. It's been mosh pits. Blah blah
No,
blah.
it
Fuck my
hasn't.
dick and Smokepurpp.
No, it hasn't. You look like the opener at an open mic.
Yeah.
You was the first one on at the open mic.
So I was like,
That's like, yeah, we got. They used you to promo the open mic, and nobody came.
yeah.
Come perform. For
I can't name you
Smokepurpp.
one smoke
Yeah, basically,
song.
yeah. Pay the $400 to open for the Smokepurpp.
Smokepurpp,
These.
and nobody's gonna show up.
It's like, no, I don't want to.
I know you said that was the last thing, but did y'all see Future's GQ cover?
No, I haven't.
Bro, Google.
Oh look, and speaking of Perk, right now I got a good tweet going on. It was under where he he announced his tour. I put that, and a lot of people were saying it's aging well.
Not you trying to be funny, but who's actually going to these shows?
Well, like,
Now you know they can't see that.
oh, this ain't for them to see. But yeah, basically, I just said not trying to be funny, but who's actually going to these shows when Smokepurpp announced his tour? Because I mean, who's going to these shows? I was trying to be legit. Like,
First of all,
who's going
first
to
of
these?
all-
Like Dolo? Like who?
But he's Dolo.
First of all, who listens? I don't know anybody that listens to.
Has he
Smokepurpp.
I
dropped
don't
any
either.
new music?
I don't even know,
I
bro.
couldn't tell you.
Last thing I heard about, he was getting beat up by Russ. That was it. That was the last
That
thing.
did happen to him.
He got beat up by Russ.
Bro, I got
Yeah.
pulled up by his collar, was getting the beats.
Yeah.
As I can say.
Oh God. Oh God.
Bro tried to run this
The last
shit.
album he
Yoink.
dropped was Florida Jit.
What's the strings?
Oh yeah.
That the strings not bad.
Yeah, they not that
He
bad.
probably buying those.
Who we got on? Denzel Curry,
Swear to
Nudie, Pump, Jack Harlow, Rick Ross.
Where's Rick Ross doing?
Todd
Okay.
He said, what's Rick Ross doing on there?
Bro, he's on every. If
Rick
you
Ross
talk
is
about
on it.
Hey,
Rick
man,
Ross is on
How
it.
much is a Rick Ross is? Because Austin might be able to get that, bro.
Bro,
'Cause
oh, God.
Ross everywhere,
Bro, Rick
bro.
Ross is on it.
What
Please
is a
look
Rick
that
Ross
up.
feature?
He rapping with dead niggas who are irrelevant. Like,
No, I knew
Rick Ross.
No,
Rick
I
Ross
knew
said we get the bag.
whenever
He
Rick
not
Ross was on
choosing.
XXX and Tatiana's album,
I'm telling you,
I
he
listened
not
to that. I
choosing.
said, wait a second.
Maybach music. Wait, for real?
Right.
Like,
Bro, he must have that Boosie mindset where it's like, if you paying for it, I do it.
guess so.
Ain't no damn way.
Well, I only see how much it is to book him, and it's $100,000, but I don't see.
Nah, I'll email his manager and ask.
Like, boy, how much y'all charge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because y'all just on everything.
Oh God! If
And
they
I
should
know
make
some people don't
crazy,
have
Hey, Rick Ross feature coming real soon on Austin's next album.
Like, that's
About to go
crazy.
crazy.
But that's enough of rap news.
No, hang on. One last thing.
Oh, you did say pull up
Future's
Future's
GQ cover.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Kendrick thing.
You did say that. Future.
Julia Fox asked
Oh, no,
him,
that just happened yesterday. Never mind.
she asked Future how many, did he want any more kids? And this man said, yes, with my wife when I get married. And then he said, you know, I've never had more than one child with, you know, the people that I'm with. So if I get married, you know, with my wife, I hope to have like 2 or 3 because it'll be special.
Bro, this shit killed me, bro. Bro, what?
Look how pointy the shoes are. No, go back down to the shoes.
Dang, that
Fuck the shoes. What's on his face? What is
That man dressed like Blade.
I got some pantyhose.
What is a, what you call it? You wear them to funerals.
That's a name.
Oh,
Fishnets.
Sorry. I just needed y'all to see that because I didn't know if y'all had or not. And
Nah,
it was
I
too funny.
He like a crackhead
not
in
to
the
bring it up.
alleyway.
Oh, God. He looked like he went dumpster diving
He
for his
looked-
outfit.
Absolutely.
He grabbed whatever was in there.
Yeah, he tripping on that.
That's his first superhero
He
costume.
tripping.
What's going on here?
Let's talk. He need a brush his beard.
Leave Kendrick alone.
Let's quickly talk about Kendrick Lamar. He announced a new album.
That's Kung Fu
Yes,
Kenny right
sir.
there.
via Twitter called Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. What do we simply think? What we thinking? It drops May 13th. Yeah, May 13th. And we will be doing a listening party, so make sure you tune in
Facts.
on that Thursday night with us. That Thursday night with us.
Hell, I'm gonna be tired for work.
Just take off.
I can't do all that yet.
Why not?
Cause I ain't in there yet. Like that.
That's why Kendrick gave us this
That's real,
amount of
though.
time.
Shit, they gave you PDO, right?
I don't get that till like after I'm there for like 6 months.
Is there a probation period for like when you first get hired? Or, like,
We doing this.
I'd have quit right there.
Make sure you tune in that Thursday, May 12th, basically. May 12th to listen to Kendrick's album with us. But anyway,
Streaming it at midnight. Sorry, Tina.
yeah, streaming at midnight. 'Cause we will be doing this listening party.
I hope
be-
this album ain't long.
And this is the place to be.
What if it's like 3 hours?
a double disc.
I'm be like, all right,
Right,
y'all.
double disc.
We gotta do this
In the Lux
tomorrow.
drops.
It's an hour and 45. It's an hour and 45.
We gotta do this
Double disc,
tomorrow.
The
20
interlude's
songs.
like 6
Right.
minutes.
20 songs.
So
He got-
definitely-
he got 2 14
Definitely make
minute
sure you're
songs.
here with us on ZeboTV to listen to the album with us. But what do we think, y'all, about
I'm excited,
this album?
man.
It's gonna be the final, apparently the final TDE album, as he described it. Yeah, I'm excited. I mean,
Y'all want to know how he really
I'm
announced
excited.
it? So this
He
dude
quoted that
tweeted,
tweet.
Kendrick Lamar has retired. Kendrick Lamar was on Twitter, saw this, thought it was funny, and he put Oklahoma, ain't it Oklahoma?
Oklahoma.
Yeah,
.com. And then when you click the link, it was the
statement.
Yeah.
The press release. Yeah.
just because of this young man's tweet.
Shout out to him. Shout out to the.
That was his
Tweeting.
first tweet in 5 years.
No, that was like his first tweet in like a year and a half, because he tweeted something like
he tweeted the
PG
PG
Lane?
Lane.
Yeah.
thing. You're right.
I don't know if I'm excited right now, but I am. What's the best way to say? I'm fulfilled to know that there is actually an album coming, and it's not just us assuming.
Yeah.
So I am content with that. I think once I know like the album, once we do the listening party, I think I'll probably get excited. But I'm ready to hear what he's been doing for the last 5 years.
I'm kind of nervous.
Me too.
I know where you're coming from. I feel that too. I'm like, where can you go from?
5 years.
That's a long time.
It's got.
That's
It's
half
got
a
to be.
decade.
It's got to be so good.
That's a half decade.
Like it's got to meet a standard.
Oh,
I'm
it
not
has
even-
to meet a
I'm not
standard.
even putting that type of pressure on it. Like, if
I
you-
think because we keep doing that, we expect it to be this great album.
But see, I've done that to Kendrick every time. He never failed me. Not once.
We did it to J. Cole, and we went
he-
back to that
yeah, I was
album.
gonna say. But respectfully, like you can only go up so high. Like you can only subvert expectations so many times. Like
As long as he does something new, I'll be satisfied.
Well, if you've been gone for 5 years, a lot of new can
Yeah.
happen. Like this.
Not talking about something new. Does something new.
Yeah, duh.
That's what
Like
I'm
the
saying.
sounds
He's
different.
He's
Like the
probably
beat.
going
Does,
to.
yeah.
Because who the fuck is a Mr. Morale? So now he on his business shit.
yeah.
Think about
Is
it.
he? Because it says and the big steppers.
Well, that sound
So he
like
might be on
He
his
might be
gang
trying to
shit.
put niggas on.
that too.
He might just do like a gritty like mixtape
Mob.
type
Oh
of.
God, I fucking hope so.
He's
That
getting
If
is
he bar
fucking
niggas
amazing.
up, he
type.
better diss somebody.
Oh
I'm sorry.
my God.
Because a lot has happened in 5 years since he
Yeah.
last dropped.
Yeah, bro.
COVID has happened.
If he
He's had
is-
a kid. I think he got married.
Mm-hmm.
Baby Keem has now entered into his own. This is his last TDE tape. He's done made P Lane. Like, it's a lot he can talk about. He is
Yeah.
on his business shit. He is on his
I wonder
mobbing
who-
shit.
I wonder who
So
the big steppers are.
I'm excited.
That's why I think it's gonna be him like segueing people.
Oh my
in.
God, what if it's filled with features? I'm gonna fucking shoot myself.
I think it might be like who are the big steppers. Yeah.
If Kendrick, I don't think Kendrick would ever do this, but if he's got features on every song, I'm probably leaving the live stream early.
Jeez.
Taylor gonna make us
Bro,
go
I
home.
don't want to hear, bro. I've been waiting to hear you for 5 years.
But
That's
that
fair.
is fair.
Not your little homies that can't rap.
I don't even think he's gonna be on that.
Yeah.
I genuinely think it is just his persona that he's stepping into. So it's just
Possibly. Yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah. I think this might be. I'm comfortable with like assuming that this is gonna be his last one for a while, if ever, because like it seems like with everything he's kind of pivoting where Tyler's at, where they want to start doing like visual stuff.
Yeah.
And he's making these deals with different people. I feel like he's gonna increasingly get farther and farther away. Where he's like,
the thing about rappers is they never retire.
No.
It's like impossible, especially rappers like that. They
Yeah.
just have too much passion for it. It's like their therapy.
You might be
So,
doing Andre
you can't,
like drop a like
Yeah.
Keem is probably gonna be like his outlet of occasionally hopping on something,
Yeah.
or dropping like a random freestyle like 4 a.m. like,
Yeah.
or something. But I think this might be it.
I'm excited though.
Yes.
I'm excited.
How many tracks we predicting around?
I would say 12, 13.
I'll say about
I'm
15.
about to say
Let me see
12.
how many he normally have.
Everybody else is doing 12,
I'm gonna say
12.
15.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
15.
like 15,
That's probably good.
17.
But Kendrick's probably one of the only people where I wouldn't be mad if it was 25. Normally I hate that shit.
Yeah.
I would be really scared if it's 25. I'd be really scared if it's like a whole 25, because it's like if you're doing a concept at this point in your career where you've told us like so many stories, where can you go to like get 25?
Oh, it's gonna be a concept album.
Well, now I don't want 20. I don't know if I want 25
Yeah.
for a concept.
I mean,
You don't need 25.
I'm not talking about
Yeah.
25. It's gonna be a concept.
It might just be a stunt album. It might be him
I wonder if it's
it's
him talking his shit.
bragging
It's
about.
gonna-
It might just be him.
He's
talking
never
shit.
he's never dropped an album that wasn't a concept album. It's gonna be a concept album.
I feel where you're coming from,
Yeah.
but I think he just might be. I'm comfortable if he just hop on. He's like, I'm
Yeah.
rich, day free, baby
Yeah.
Keem. I got my daughter here.
Yeah.
It might just be
He had
his
a
444. Yeah, he has a daughter.
Yeah, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers.
Yeah,
I'm
one
hoping
daughter,
for-
but they all my sons in this bitch. Yeah.
I'm hoping it's a concept album.
Yeah. So.
Oh,
But I
nice.
wouldn't mind hearing Kendrick just
Kendrick
stunt.
Stan. So
Yeah, I wouldn't mind hearing Kendrick stunt for like 12, 15 songs
about
straight.
45 minutes. Yeah.
I think he has the right to.
Oh, fuck yeah. Kendrick can
yeah,
say whatever the
definitely.
fuck he wants.
Oh yeah.
I hope he comes on there. To be honest, I would be so hyped if he came on there and for 15 tracks he's told everybody he's better than him.
Yeah.
Right.
Like that.
Because he doesn't say it that often. He says
No.
it, but not enough.
How would you feel if he dissed someone? Like if he
I
waited
love
till
it.
this album did.
I would
diss
love
someone?
it. Because
Oh
they
yeah,
wouldn't-
we here for this.
because they wouldn't,
Yeah, for sure.
because
I'll
they
hear
wouldn't
for this
respond.
Huh?
They wouldn't respond.
Definitely not.
Like what if he finally
You
stepped out?
can't respond.
What if he was like, Drake, I'm ready. Like
Well,
right now.
Drake's not responding.
No.
You don't think Drake is responding
No.
to Kendrick
We'll see.
Lamar? You have to.
Normally, well, he dissed Drake last time and Drake ain't respond.
What did he?
Took
what-
the sensitive rapper back in his pajama club.
Oh yeah, but that's
That was
like
like
you know.
2013.
I mean, like step out and like
But-
not
Drake,
name
you a
him.
bitch.
like kind
No,
of what
'cause they
pushed
like-
it on infrared, where it's like this can only be Drake.
yeah.
Nah,
like-
he'd have to. I don't think Kendrick care that much about.
Can't stand niggas
Drake?
named Aubrey. No.
What a specific name.
He's like, whoa, Kendrick.
It's like it's not about Drake though. Like it's
Yeah,
just,
it's
it's
not
just- it's just-
Or like-
oh yeah,
like,
top
say
like,
something about, like,
see,
wheelchair
y'all
Jimmy.
speculating.
Yeah.
Makes it a
Now
grassy joke.
Aubrey's-
like nah, it's this dude who like
Yeah.
in high school he was like believing.
Yeah, makes like a like
And I just thought
a
about
teen TV star joke.
I just thought about him.
The grassy
Yeah.
joke.
Oh yeah, Degrassi
Yeah.
bars. Yeah,
Wheelchair Jimmy. Who?
Yeah, absolutely.
But no, if he is gonna diss somebody, I hope it is Drake or Jay
I
Z.
feel like Drake ain't gonna say nothing though.
I don't know
Drake's
why
not
he
saying
dissed.
anything.
I don't know why he dissed Jay Z, but I wouldn't mind seeing it.
I
That
wouldn't
would
even
be
care if he
interesting.
dissed Drake. Now I think
I
about
wouldn't
'Cause
mind.
Drake-
What if?
it. I don't know. It's
Well,
just,
once LeBron was like, "Yeah, I told him to sit down," like he was his son.
what
It was
I tell you? What I tell you? Drake was like,
yeah.
it's like, you know what,
you
Drake,
right.
you are not that.
Yeah.
You are not that type.
You're not in
What
that
I
place anymore.
Yeah.
Like,
But
what did I
That's
text
that.
you? And you left me on red. What did I say? What did I say? Pull it up.
yeah.
I wish somebody would get on TV and say that to me.
But,
Like,
like,
you talking to me like
Drake
you my
was like,
Read
daddy.
it again.
Right, read it again. Drake was like, yeah,
Yeah, he big.
you right.
I don't think anybody would respond.
I want him to
But at
body
the same
Cole,
time-
but that's just me from my.
Cole's probably one of the only
Growing up as a
rappers that
kid.
will respond.
Yeah,
Oh,
Cole.
Yeah,
Cole would
because Cole
respond.
has been talking his shit lately, so it's just
Yeah. Oh, I would love to see that.
that
That's
would be
great.
nice.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
think that would be as much of a slaughter
What
as
if
people
he has a
think
J
it is.
Cole feature?
Huh?
I wouldn't be surprised.
I
That would be
love
What
nice.
if the big stepper is J. Cole?
They out here just emptying the clip with
Yeah.
verses. Oh,
What
that's
if
nice.
it's just Kendrick and Dreamville? That's who the big
I
steppers
love
are.
the big steppers. Yeah.
That'd be insane.
That'd
That'd
be
be
fucking
Well,
ridiculous.
if he had a
crazy.
song with Ari Lennox,
Oh, that
That would be beautiful, though. That'd be beautiful.
I want him and Reason to do a song.
Ain't he on TDE?
Yeah,
Reason?
but they don't really have a song.
They don't talk to Reason.
They don't. He like the
Reason be
stepchild.
For no reason.
Yeah, he off somewhere beefing with Logic. Like, you beefing with Logic.
Jeez.
Like, dog, you craziness. It's like,
Which is crazy.
y'all
'cause
synonyms.
Reason
Like,
can
y'all ain't
rap
got,
his ass off.
like, what are y'all mad about?
They don't even make no
Reason and
sense.
Logic.
You Reason and Logic.
They don't
Go
even make
there.
no sense either. Cause like Reason can like actually rap like his ass off.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you don't have to do all this.
Now I'm kind of hype. I want this. I want Kendrick.
Me
But
too. I
I
want
want
that.
to be
I want-
like someone on his tier. I don't want to be like some random nigga like Isaiah or something. Like something random. I want him to like that list of either Drake
The
or
three.
Cole. Yeah. Where if he or at least address it like on an interlude or something and like tell niggas like
What if
I'm
we just
number
finally
one.
decide to shit all on Big Sean?
Like, dang, Big Sean.
What Sean had.
Dang,
Just
Sean.
empty the clip on
Oh, come on, Sean.
Bro, give me all those demos because I know you had a couple in the vault.
it. Bro, because Big Sean's not responding.
Oh,
And
no.
if he
can't.
did,
No,
and
he
if
has
did,
to. You
if
have
he did, he's
to.
getting slaughtered.
He's a rap.
Like, that
body.
would not.
Nah,
end
Big
well.
Sean probably gonna
Of
want
course,
to fight.
of course, most,
Ain't
he
gonna be
might
no
get-
words.
Yo, you don't want to fight with Kendrick, bro.
Ain't gonna be no words.
His homies ain't the homies you want them to not like you.
That is correct.
But I'm very excited.
Yes.
Yeah.
Talking about it now just made me excited.
Yeah.
but-
Because
But,
it's just like, finally, like, I don't know. I saw it on Twitter. I was like, finally. I mean, like, dang, we actually got a release date.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I had to
Sweet.
check the account.
Watch
I was
him
on
not-
Instagram.
Yeah, I had to make sure.
Watch him not drop.
It's like, it's just a
Watch
single.
him not
That-
come
Look,
out.
I'm so upset.
That's what the single's called. It's like, bro.
If you lose sleep and he like, hey, my fault, y'all.
Hey, look, listen, party. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Well, it's only one
Where's
song.
it at?
Drop.
I see the single.
drops it.
What
Hold
if
on, let me refresh.
Bro, what if it says like 15 songs and you click on the intro and it's just like I'm retired, see y'all later.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm swinging on both of y'all.
Yeah, bro.
If
It's
I-
just a
What I
single.
do?
you over here supporting the what you call it?
What I know?
Well, it's just a
Listen to
single.
Party.
Just taking
Put
guesses.
that-
Well, what y'all think about the single?
Hell no.
Well,
But that's the
it's
sketchy.
12:05. I
That's
guess
the
it's time
sketchy
to
things
end
about
it.
doing the live stream parties. It's like,
Oh yeah.
bro, because the Drake shit, that shit didn't come out till 2 in the morning.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Bro, we was up.
It's heated. Y'all was like, so anyway,
Bro,
so
we was trying, bro. But,
yeah,
like,
you gotta keep that going.
we did too.
Drake out here,
And then it had like 80,000 views.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But this one-
congrats.
We was
This one
lit.
again 120.
Yeah,
120,
Lit.
yeah, because we about to do the clickbait fucking title again.
absolutely.
We already got it.
LOL.
We're gonna play it at midnight. We're gonna play it at midnight.
We got the album.
right. We got it right here, but I can't play it
I got the
tonight.
session
play it.
folders.
But just know I got it. It's right here. You can't see, but I got it.
Proceed.
I got it on my phone.
I'm just gonna hold up somebody else's session file. It's right here.
But at midnight, I'm gonna play it.
Just turn off the comments. How many
Right.
tracks? No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that, bro.
Turn off the chat. No chat. No chat.
No chat.
No chat till the album drops.
No spoilers. No spoilers.
I will. But yeah, enough of Kendrick. But yeah, May 13th, definitely make sure you're here on ZeboTV. We're gonna be doing listening parties. It's gonna be good. Definitely tune in. You'll hear more information about it soon. We'll spend these last 15 minutes talking about Miss Cherie.
The most important thing of the podcast.
Cherie,
Hit it
Simple question.
one more time. Hit it one more time.
simple question.
There you go.
Go.
Tell us about this right here. We'll go kick off right there.
That is so vague.
Tell us about this right here. This is your
The
wanna
album
say
cover. You want to know?
I do want to know, like, who colored this? Like, this looked crazy.
as far as
Like the picture, like how, like.
So, I took the pictures at what's the place called again?
Oh, I wish you wouldn't ask me.
A Space to Create.
There we go.
So,
In?
Shelby,
Or just a-
in Shelby, North Carolina.
A Space to Create in Shelby. Shout out to
Shout
Shelby
out to Shelby
Putnam.
too.
Shelby Putnam. And originally the background was like not that field. You can see like the white on it on the sides. Shell, Shell on Instagram. Took the photos.
Shout out to you.
Went crazy.
And our very, very, very talented editor. What would you call Johnny?
Editor. Graphic designer.
Graphic designer, thank you.
There we go.
He color graded it, filled the background, filled it out, and made it look this nice.
That's great.
Did all that.
So definitely big shouts out to Johnny.
Shout out to my mom.
Oh, big shouts out to Tanner's mother, Carolina Roses, for the bouquet. I literally went over there and picked out the colors, and she exceeded my expectations.
That's great. Was that the same shirt you got on now?
No, that's a dress.
Oh,
okay. I didn't even think about it. But yeah.
Oh wow, I didn't think about that either.
I really do this now.
You tuned in for real.
I can't remember the name of the girl that gave us the chair, but thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't remember her name either.
Sorry. That's bad.
Salute.
That's bad business right there.
But yeah. What's your other questions? I feel like that was. What else you want to know?
All right, Tina. So I got some questions.
Oh, y'all really pulled up questions? All right.
Oh,
no,
yeah,
I'm just looking at my phone. So this was technically it's your first album.
Mm-hmm.
It's like your debut. You know what I'm saying? You did like the SoundCloud. I guess that was the EP.
Yeah, EP.
But this is your first album. So what was it like making your first album?
I think what's funny, I had someone to spark this album. I wasn't going to make an album at all, which is funny. And I was trying to get a message across to this person. And I was just like, you know what? Maybe I could make an album. Because you kept saying, well, I got the studio. The studio's open. You know, we can make some music. Because remember, I was just like, yeah, I'm not making an album. I'm not really trying to make any music.
Make a song.
No. I was going to be behind the scenes.
This is what forcing somebody to do something looks like.
Yeah, so it was you and this person. I was just like, yeah, I got to make this song. And they got to know exactly how I feel. Because they make music. And And yeah. So you see how the background is?
Oh.
And Johnny literally just took it and filled it out.
That's great.
But making my first album, this was different. Because compared to like the EPs, it was just like me, Henry, Zebo. Wow. We should call him that. Tebow, TJ, and Nitty. And like we were all at Nitty's house just making music. So it was just trying this, hearing my voice really for the first time. It was different. I really wasn't trying to step out of the box. I really wasn't trying to sing. Because I'm a hard singer, a heavy singer.
A strong singer.
Strong singer.
You're looking for.
Strong singer. I'm not really like a whisperer. So but I was whispering on my EPs to me, in my opinion. So making the album and just having a space to literally just create, come back. I'll be like, okay, I go home, I'm gonna write, I'm gonna make this song, I'm gonna do this, woo. And then Tanner being like, yeah, everybody get out the studio, Tina making a song. And just having that creative space and that safety to make a song, to be vulnerable. It was real easy to make this. I started in September making Luv Me Knots. Yep. And we finished in February.
Yep.
So I think I wrote like a song or two a month.
Really working.
Yeah. Nice. A Penny for Your Thought was supposed to be Luv Me Knots, which I think is funny.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Like Luv Me Knots has kind of always been like my little thing. Mm-hmm. We shot that in Henry's room.
Nice. The evolution.
Pretty much.
I was gonna ask, so just someone who's like interested in music and has friends who want to make music, they want to get to the point where they have like the first thing in their head is always like, I want to make this masterpiece concept, and like people kind of forget that buildup of like you already had 2 EPs before you dropped an album. So like how important is it just trying things out and like dropping things low key? Like how important is that to getting here?
You have to start somewhere. You have to, because if you don't start somewhere, you're just gonna drop whatever. Yeah. And it also gives you an insight on how it works to drop something, especially if you want to drop it right. Mm-hmm. So like my first EP was Thanks Anyway. That was genuinely a heartbreak EP.
Crazy. That
was literally Malik being like, yeah, walk up to the mic, sing. And he did his, he put his sauce on it, and we went and put the 3. That's his saying. And I made 3 songs, and it was just like, okay, hey, 2.
I fucks with the tags too.
Shout out to Henry.
Rise to
Not even Drake, just draw.
I'm about to be like, who is drugs?
He was like, you fucks with drugs?
Fuck, we ain't putting okay. We ain't there yet.
We not there yet.
Damn, that was 4 years ago.
Right.
But you genuinely have to start, because you have to figure out what your sound is. You have to figure out what you want to sing about. You have to figure out, I could have been like, you know what, maybe I don't want to sing. Maybe I want to rap. And you kind of have to see where your audience is. So I genuinely think that build up is important, because if you don't build, then what you standing on?
You also got to figure out who you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you make music and you're not making it yourself, you end up making some whack shit. That was the funnest thing about recording Tina's album. It was all like just so raw and real.
Oh, well, thank you.
And it's like you could tell when she was singing it, there was nothing fabricated about it. None of the shit was made up. She wasn't at home writing stories. Right. She was at home talking about some shit she really went through, and then she came in the booth and sang her ass off. Yeah. And made an amazing album. Yeah. And a cohesive album, which a lot of people have trouble doing.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah. A lot of people have trouble making albums that sound good front to back, and that makes sense. It makes sense. There's not like, it's like you listen to this slow song, and the next thing you know, it's 188 BPM and somebody you fucking twerking. Like,
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just
all right.
Like,
Now, if I
it's
can
got
make
a
a twerk
flow.
song, we going up.
Oh God,
We going up.
Next album going crazy.
Going
Tina
crazy.
Club Records.
Yeah. But it's not like some people are so obsessed with having like they'll find a melody in a song and then they'll just do that for like a minute and a half and call it a song. Like you weren't married to a flow or a melody. It was taking this as far as I can. I might even break this up and give you a bridge, so you have to go back to hearing me do this. Like you definitely came off like really confident and like your ability to write stuff is fire.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I will say, I've been doing this for almost a year now, like engineering and shit. And I've worked with probably like 75 artists.
Damn.
And she's probably the most talented one that stepped in that studio.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. It's funny hearing this from other people's perspective.
She right. And I haven't told you any of this because
No.
I knew I was gonna save it. I knew I was gonna save it for like this moment. But it's like she came in there prepared. She writes all her own songs from verse to bridge to hook. She sings it. She comes up with all the melodies. She needs no help. She comes in there with the beat. You put the beat on. She sings her ass off. All I gotta do is mix it. Yeah. It's the easiest shit on the planet. This was the easiest album. This album is just as easy as making an album with Austin, who is my brother. Right. So that's like super easy.
That's
and
impressive.
this album wasn't even.
It's impressive.
No struggle at all.
Like I told you about Epiphany. I think that's the one with the organs on it.
That song is amazing.
That was crazy.
Yeah,
like how it's
crazy.
like it doesn't sound like flat, and that's why I was always confused. You guys like, oh no, that's nothing but YouTube beats. I was like, that's not YouTube beats. Yeah. Like, sorry.
No, I'm gonna actually go ahead.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say that it's hard for me to imagine because everything sounds so intentional. It doesn't just sound like you got a beat and then try to like throw things together.
Yeah.
I'm a beats person. Like a beat will catch me before lyrics will. So like you could have a trash verse and I'll be like, that's a hard ass song just because you had amazing beats.
To the beat, right?
It's like yeet.
I can't listen to you. I can't do it. Like the beat, if I'm in the car, you playing it, okay, yeah, woo woo. Sorry about that song is catchy.
All right, never mind. We talking about you. Go ahead.
Yeah.
But a beat will catch me first. So like YouTube, I try not to go for these. I try to go for how I write music is if I instantly have a lyric for it, like if it makes me just kind of like, hey, I need to say this with this song or this beat, that's the song I need to do. And if I can keep going with it, okay, well then I kind of freestyle, and then once I say it, I write it down. But the beats, I love a good beat. And at first I thought I was getting too many beats with guitars in it. And it was like a second. You remember when I was just like, yeah, I don't like this beat because it's just, they all starting to sound the same. I don't know if I like this. But yeah, I love a good beat and I kind of dig very deep. Tanner showed me a trick where you
Don't get what you,
Wow,
what you
wow,
doing?
wow, wow,
What you doing?
wow.
That's confidential.
Come
You
on
gotta sign
now.
the contract.
Come on now. No, you can't even release that information when you
Well,
sign.
Tanner gave me a pretty good
I'm gonna
trick.
say,
Yeah.
that's 5 years of experience right there. Okay? You can't just get that up.
Tanner gave me a pretty good trick on how to decipher certain things.
Shift through it.
And that helped also. But then
Nice.
also the people that I would type, like, you don't think to type in, I don't know, Alicia Keys. You don't think to type in a her beat. You know, like if people do, but you have people that make those and people don't look for them. I type in SZA beats, Ari Lennox, Summer Walker, and you kind of just, you go through them. Like, I can't tell you how long I would sit on YouTube and be like, okay, do I like this song? Can I sing something? If I can get a full sentence, I'm doing this song.
Right.
I make music in my bathroom. I make music in the shower. That's a lot of these were written in the bathroom. Like, I would literally just go into my bathroom and just sing for hours.
Still acoustics.
No, our bathroom kind of sucks in my house. I ain't gonna hold you, but
Is it the headspace? Of like,
yes, the bathroom. This sounds weird. My bathroom is my favorite place. Like, as a kid, like, I used to do my homework in the bathroom.
Wow.
Like, using the toilet, but I was sitting there for like hours and do my homework. I will sing in the shower. Like, my mom would get mad because, like, at school you could take an hour and a half shower because the water gonna stay hot and you ain't gotta pay the bill.
Yeah.
At home I can only take like a 20 minutes is already pushing it. But some of my best songs come from the shower. Like Epiphany, the shower.
That's nice.
If the song makes me cry while I'm writing it, that song is on the album. So all these songs have made me cry at one point.
Was some left off or things you might repurpose?
I think,
So there was one you wrote.
and I ended up not liking it.
Yeah. That's another thing that was impressive, especially about somebody that was making their first album, is you weren't scared to tell yourself that ain't it.
Oh yeah, no.
Which a lot of people don't
That's
have that
hard to do.
ability.
Yeah, no, they don't.
And that's
They
why a
wanna
lot of
force it
people
and try to use
that's
it.
why a lot of
Yeah.
people put out garbage ass music.
Oh yeah, true.
Because they don't have the ability to look themselves in the mirror, listen to their own song and be like, that just ain't it.
It's one song on here that I don't care for, but everybody else likes
Wait,
it.
wait.
Everybody else loved it, so we putting it on there.
Which is it, by the way? I mean, I kind
Nah,
of.
don't they don't need to know that.
Oh, okay. That's fine. But
Sorry, I'm playing PR over here too.
You are playing. But if the song made the tape, like
it has a purpose.
yes, I have no throwaways. There are no throwaways on this. Every song was written with a purpose. Like, every song that is on there is on there.
Okay.
Yeah, this album is beautiful.
No, it's
It's
good.
beautiful. I'm not even trying to hype myself. Like, it's.
No.
Couldn't have done a better job.
Yeah.
On
Yeah.
your first one.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's so exciting.
I mean,
to
talk
see what
about
comes
like
out of it.
you said the last 3 or 4.
What's
You
next?
those were like the last ones you finished.
You know, yes.
And, like you said, that's where you felt like you upped your pen game. Is that how you
Yes.
just found your stride?
I think it was the more you just got used to making music.
I think it's both.
Yeah.
Because I think by the time we had made the first 6, the last 4, we could have just dropped them. We could have just dropped them.
You was killing shit.
I will say on 4 a.m. Circles, I had brought this beat. No. I didn't even bring this beat to you. Tanner was like, "You need one more song to finish the album," and I was just like, "Yeah." I was like, "I ain't got nothing to sing about. I ain't got nothing to write about because this album."
Is this the one where I locked you in the studio?
You did.
We motivate people over here, damn it.
Your PR needs a PR now. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Oh, wait.
You coming out with the hit, regardless.
I literally needed one song, and Tanner was like, "Look, you ain't wrote and you ain't said nothing in 2 weeks." I had quit my job. I was sad. I was coming out of
Sometimes you just gotta lock
just
them in the
being
studio.
depressed. I think I had just I had just quit my job. So I had all this free time. So it's just like, damn, I'm sad, but I don't want to sing about this on my album.
Yeah.
Because what a lot of people, I don't think a lot of people understand what I'm singing about. I've already been through. What I'm singing about, that's
done.
yeah.
That's past.
Those are emotions that I was finally able to talk about. Like what I was talking about on the first 2 EPs, it's still the same person.
Okay.
So it's just finally getting to the brunt of it, of me being like, I'm sick of this shit.
Right.
I'm over this shit. And I need to process this and I need to keep pushing.
Yeah. That's definitely what it felt like.
But 4 a.m., I literally wrote that in the stew. Just Tanner was like, yeah, I'm gonna leave you in here. You come and get me when you done. And like I kept playing it over and I was just like, yeah, I think that's probably the quickest song I've ever written. I think I wrote that song in like 30 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, it was fast.
Yeah.
Because I didn't think it was gonna be that fast.
I didn't think it was gonna be
I
that
was like,
fast.
damn, I'm about to be up for a minute waiting on her to finish that song. Then you came out and you was like, I think I'm done.
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
It felt like the right way though, because I was thinking about it when I was like listening through it. Where Epiphany, it felt realistic. Like the way Epiphany leads into circles is like Epiphany was like, I'm done. I really mean it this time, for real. I found inner peace. It was kind of like, I'm really done. And then Circles is like, okay, we back here again. Like, this is the 5th paragraph. Like, how many of these calls we finna do? Like, how many FaceTimes? And that's like realistic. Like, you're not just, like, you learn the lesson, but sometimes you got to go back for more. You just got to figure that out. So I think that was like a nice, shout out to Tanner for that one then. Because that one needed to be there. Yeah. So like it put a little bit more like detail in it for me.
I think
I just push buttons. I don't do nothing.
I think with the album,
salute.
A lot of these, this album is really like the last 5 years for me, because all of this is a span of 5 years that I went through with this person. Damn. Literally up until last year, 2020, 2021, 2021, and going into this year, I'm just like, I ain't doing all that.
Right.
Because you got to grow, okay?
For sure.
But I think this album is, if you really listen to it, it's kind of like I feel like it was all of my emotions at once. I feel like it's really timeless. Because everybody has felt these emotions. People are going through these emotions right now.
That's true.
And I think, it's genuine.
Mm-hmm.
When you win your Grammy, you got to say his name.
Fuck you. No. Yeah, I like that. I like that one. I might do that.
We deal still.
They probably go. They were like, beep, beep. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, that's how the full circles gotta go.
Yeah. But I think we disagreed on the one that like personally, like I feel like the self-title of a song, like if you're gonna just,
which one? The one with my actual name or the outro?
I was talking about the Luv Me Knots
track.
So I felt like Worth It should have been Luv Me Knots, because that felt like, for me, one, it's the hooks, the melodies are really good on there, and that felt like a good way to like summarize everything, where it's like,
and I think that is hilarious because that is the first song I wrote for the album.
Really?
Very first song she ever recorded here.
Really? That's good.
And I didn't know that song opened the segue for this album. Yeah. So now that you said that actually kind of makes sense. But
she didn't know she was making an album.
I didn't.
Yeah. I did.
Yeah.
When we recorded that song, I was like,
my voice goes up an octave when I'm singing this. I'll be honest with you. It's
mad
different. Yeah. Yeah, everything.
One day a video gonna come out of me riding through traffic. And y'all be going fat.
In a crazy truck to see Tanner.
I'm going fat.
It's that new Cherie. Turn it up real quick, man.
What was the
on
most
a construction site?
What was the most enjoyable thing just about making this project? And one of the most I won't say underwhelming, but one of the most, I guess, difficult things. Well, just when it comes to this project itself.
So the most enjoyable thing I've had, I think I enjoyed seeing myself write. It was really dope. Like you were saying, I call it a 4-track run. Yep. But once again, Epiphany, 4 a.m. and Cherie's outro is just my pen. It's like I've always wanted to be that songwriter that feels the song. And I think this album taught me that, like, sometimes you don't have to put something right there. Sometimes it's okay if you don't have a hum, a run, or if you're not holding out the note, or if you're not belting it. Mm-hmm. I think it was enjoyable to see myself try new things. Like I whispered. Right. If you genuinely know me, I'm a loud person.
That part of that one song that nobody's gonna hear, where you were singing out of tune on purpose.
Yeah, I sung in deeper octaves to just give it that warm, full feel, that full, like,
you was experimenting.
Yeah, I'm hugging you.
And you can't hear it, but you can hear it. You just don't know you can
but
hear
it. I hear it. But
wait, what song? Just so I can go back and try to listen.
What song was that?
Wait, go back to the track list.
Is it the outro?
No, maybe it's like 2 or 3 where I did that, and you was like, you don't have to do this, and I was like, no, I need it. I need it. It's like 2 songs where I do it. I think it's maybe on 4 a.m. and it is the outro.
Yeah,
So it
it's
is
the
outro.
Cause I was like, okay, I like my voice this high, but I need like that little like it just needs a little hug.
It just had a really good melody that I didn't expect because I was hearing her sing it raw. I was like, this shit is awful.
It was terrible. It was terrible.
But when you put them together, it sounded good as fuck.
Cause I was like, now bring it down some, and it's like it just needed that little niche. So if it's like
it just needed the bass. It just needed the bass.
And I was like, I don't know who can sing. So, but yeah, I'm a very loud person, so it was cool. Like, well, Martina, why don't you try to whisper? Martina, why don't you sing in like that little like, oh, we're gonna whisper and we're gonna do this voice. That voice gets on my nerves because I feel like a lot of singers sing like that now. They don't really sing. And it just felt good to sing. I think that was the best part about it. And it felt, because I haven't made an album in, 4 years? I dropped a single, and I really didn't. I wish I spent more time on it. I also think I enjoyed being able to spend as much time as I wanted to. Tanner has this rule now that like it's called the Cherie Rule or the Tina Rule.
So Cherie Rule.
You have to, when you come into the studio, you have to complete the whole song. So there's no like, we're not
recording half verses no more. We're not doing a hook. We're not doing a song and then going back and adding ad libs. We're not doing none of that. You're gonna come in my studio. You're gonna make a full song. If I can't send it to you and be done with it at the end of the session, don't come.
Pretty much.
And that's because of Tina. Because every time she stepped in the studio, we made a full, complete song.
And I think I love that I had that space, and it wasn't like, all right, well, I gotta go to bed. It's 4 a.m. It's 5 o'clock.
We were stugging it out.
It's Tina. We da-da-da-da. It's like,
you had
okay.
time to sit. And you also had someone like you, people holding you accountable, which is very important.
It is. And I think something else that I loved about doing this album with Tanner is that when people are so used to making rap, when you can sing, they just like, oh, you're a great singer. Okay, yeah, we don't really have to do much. Tanner be like, that note wasn't right. Or if I be like, yeah, Antonio, I didn't like that note. Can we re-record it? He didn't question me about it. And I've noticed that if I worked with other engineers, they're kind of just like, no, that note was okay. Or like they're kind of rushing me through it, and I don't like to be rushed.
They're just trying to throw it together. And
it's just like when you can actually sing, you have to be around people that actually have an ear for it, and they're not just... So it's just, I appreciated that you took my craft as serious as I did. Yeah.
It sounds like.
And he gave me.
I think the crazier part, like the crazy part is as you got better at making songs throughout the album, I got better at mixing. So like a lot of these songs we recorded once and then we re-recorded them.
Yeah.
Because I got better at mixing. She got better at like recording techniques and like just making it sound better on a mic, because like you can't just talk into a mic and it sound good,
right?
You know, there's like a technique to it, a distance you stay away from the mic and all that stuff. So she got better at that over the 5 months,
5 or 6 months,
5 or 6 months, and then I got better at recording because this is the first R&B album I ever did. Actually, the only R&B songs I've done. I don't know anybody else. So probably, to be honest, I don't want to record anybody else that does R&B because you're not making shit like this. So I'm probably going to be disappointed. But yeah, so like we just both got better together as we was making it.
It's important.
And
to harp on one more thing, because I thought it was really cool.
I was going to finish your question. I was going to say the last thing, I knew it was going to be a great session if Tanner be like, I ordered a book. I got a book today. Because Tanner don't look up that he will read whatever it is that he was learning. He was ordering books. We weren't on YouTube. We weren't doing none of that other than for a beat. That was it. Tanner was like, yeah, we're going to flip this page. And I bit the corner because I'm going to go back to this.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess where that came from is I was watching, can't remember who I was watching. I was watching a famous mixing engineer, like a renowned mixing engineer, Grammys, all that kind of stuff. And he said, the worst thing somebody can do is learn on YouTube, because there's a reason those people are making YouTube videos. Basically saying, if that motherfucker was a successful engineer, he probably wouldn't be making YouTube videos. You know, not the shit on all YouTube engineers that make YouTube videos, but It's just something he said, and it kind of stuck with me. I was like, so I got this mindset, like, I'm not taking advice from nobody that ain't got a Grammy. If you ain't got a Grammy, I ain't listening to you because you ain't done what I want to do. So it's just like the Kanye mindset. I don't take advice from those you wouldn't trade place with. So like, I don't want to be a YouTube engineer. I want to have Grammys. So
That's hard.
so
That's hard.
that's and then Tina came in and started making dope records, and I was like, yeah, we about to do something. We about to do something. Yeah, we about to do something hella dope. And then she just, every time she came to the studio, I was like, God damn, like, she just keep getting better. Like every time she wrote a song and brought it back, I was like, this shit is insane. You know, because like you always think like at some point this shit gonna slow down, or whatever. She gonna get tired of writing. She gonna take a break or whatever. But nah, she just kept coming back with another song. And I was like, yeah, this is dope. It's even funnier because she didn't even really want to make an album when we started.
Right.
I just kept hitting at it.
Right.
I was like, Tina, you can record whenever you want to. You know, whenever you got a song. Because like I was recording for
Austin
like 4 or 5 months before I was doing gold chains and chicken wings.
Okay.
Before she decided that she wanted to do an album.
Step out and do an album.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was doing gold chains and chicken wings, and I was like, well, you can record whenever. And then one day she was like, I got songs to record, and that's when we did Worth It. And
that was it. And then I think I saw how you would let me record and kind of got our flow together because I had to get over my nervousness.
Right.
I don't like just singing in front of people. That's funny too.
That's why I kicked everybody out the studio.
Yeah, I sing totally different depending on who's in the room.
Yeah.
And from there, here we are. And I think the most underwhelming thing or the least fun thing, I think the rollout.
Everybody says that.
Yeah.
The rollout was annoying because I had so many different ideas I wanted to do. Like I was wanting to like act and like have all these skits.
Do like skits for
like,
each song?
I kind of did that though.
I did and I didn't. Like it was gonna be more in depth. Like I was wanting to do like I wanted to take like a bite from Issa Rae where like, you know, she's in the mirror and she's like rapping to herself.
Yeah.
I didn't want to rap to myself, but I kind of want to be like, what the hell is you doing? Like myself talking to myself because these songs is really me kind of going back into like that mindset of where I was, and it's kind of like, damn girl, what was you doing? What was you doing crying over this busted? Like, why is you got snot bubbles? Why is we crying? Why is we
reflection? So
it's just like, you know, it's just kind of like I wanted to do something like that with Issa Rae. I wanted to do what else was I wanting to do? I was wanting to legit have skits, like very literal, very like ha ha ha. But I was like, this is a R&B album, baby. You need to get realistic.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how many times me and Henry rescheduled. Shooting doing voiceovers, and I was just like, Henry, we gonna get it done. And one day we just sat there and we was like, we're doing it today. Today is the day. But the rollout was slightly annoying because it's just, I think this was my first time genuinely rolling out something.
He was on the other end.
Yeah, like the first 2 EPs, it was kind of like, hey, I'm dropping this EP.
Bloop.
And I hope y'all like it.
Yeah.
And you know how you doing like the little like Snapchat videos, and you're kind of like, yeah, tell me what song you like. You know, put it in my comments, swipe up and tell me what song. And it was just like, yeah, baby, you can't do that for this. And depending on what it is, I'm not a half-ass person.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd have been so mad if that's how you dropped this.
Oh no.
I'd feel like I'm not uploading it.
Cause the
we ain't dropping shit.
I literally
I wouldn't
have
let her do it.
a team full of people that are so resourceful and brilliant and driven. So it was just like to come out with a half-ass album or a half-ass rollout would have been piss poor on my end. Cause it's like, look at all these people that you're surrounded by. Like I literally have an in-house videographer. We have an in-house graphic designer. We have other artists that make music. Like you, come on. Like it makes me want to, like, if I don't ever drop an album again, it makes me
about to lock you back in the studio tonight.
I would love to be like, as far as like helping the artists on the label with their rollout. So it's just like, okay, we need to sit down and we need to actually like plan this, because I think rollout is important. Like, don't get me wrong, it has been a pain in my heart to like have to do the rollout because I personally like being in my little corner. You know, I might drop a little photo here and there. So having to drop a photo every day this week and last week has been like, they're like probably like, damn, Martina, we get it, girl, you dropping the album. But it's like, it's beneficial because it's like, okay, I need y'all to see me. I need y'all to take me serious.
Which it feels like that. This feels like a serious rollout.
Yeah.
And, I don't know how much time we had left. But I was going to say, like, you kind of hit it on the head. What I was going to, like, last thing I was going to touch on was, like, y'all got a crazy team. Like, I remember, like, I think it was someone I knew from high school, like Taco. Shout out to Taco.
Shout out Taco.
Like, put me on Zebo, and then Zebo put me on you, and then you put me on, I think Jordan was, like, the next person, and then Nina. And then I just realized y'all just had, like, a machine. Like, something where it's like, okay, Tana's going to engineer it. Jordan is going to put a verse on this. We're going to send this out. Now that it's mixed, let's get the pictures. Like, some people just have, like, an idea, and, like, that's as far as they get. Y'all have, like, curated and put the effort and the money. Look at this. This ain't cheap. Like, y'all put the money into actually doing something that's meaningful. And as someone who likes doing stuff as a hobby, like creating, like, clothes and stuff, like, I love seeing it. I just love being around it. So I definitely am appreciative anytime I get to come over here, because y'all y'all be vibing. It's like, oh yeah, we just did like 16 songs. Like, 16 songs. It's like, yeah, we got an album, but we don't know what we're gonna do with it. I'm like, my boy, you just got a whole album. Like, niggas gotta pay for studio time. Y'all just put on your pajamas and go across the hallway. Like,
but see, like, it's funny when you meet somebody that, like, appreciates that, because a lot of people don't, like, get it.
It's crazy to me.
And that's why, like, nobody, like, when you come over, nobody's like, who the fuck is this?
Right.
Because, like, everybody's like, okay, this dude clearly understands. He's cool. He knows his music, which is number one rule coming in his career. Is if you don't know your music, don't fucking come here. Because if we don't want to hear it, I don't want to hear it. Like, I don't want to hear the conversation. I don't want to hear it. Even if I don't agree with your opinions, as long as you know what you're talking about, you good with me. But
that's real.
But a lot of people don't understand, like, how much work it takes to put a studio in your crib, or, like, how much dedication you got to put in to make a album, or, like, how much time it takes. Like, every studio session me and Martina had, we was in that bitch till 4 or 5 in the morning. Like, and those were
consistently
normally,
though. That's the important
and
part.
those
Consistently.
And those were normally on Fridays when I had got up at 6 in the morning to go to work, and then we'd lock in the studio at, like, what, like 8, 9.
Sometimes 10, because I'll be late.
And then we'd be in there till 6 in the morning. So you're talking 24-hour days.
Right.
But
and not even bullshit, like, actually getting stuff done.
Yeah. Like, not just sitting there fucking hanging out, kicking it.
No.
That's my least favorite thing to do in the studio. I hate sitting in the studio and not making no music. It's a waste of time.
I'm sorry.
But
I think that's the next evolution, though, because I'm used to, like, coming out of high school, everyone had the friend who had a studio or who made beats, and it would just be dropping something. Like, the SoundCloud era was just like, oh, like, someone up the street just dropped a song. Like, someone got on, like, you know, whatever, like, Google Slides or whatever and put it together. Like, like, that's like y'all a few steps ahead of that, where it's like y'all have a team, and everyone knows, like, everyone, like, has their place and they're passionate about it, and that's how you get stuff like this. I'm like, that's really
the funniest thing is Tina's been surrounded by the same people since, like, 2017.
Yeah. Like, me and Henry.
She's just now taking advantage of it.
Well, see.
You ready. Which it seems like you ready. So.
Something this album has. I came to a lot of self-realizations in this album. Just about myself. Just stuff moves when it's time to move. Stuff clicks when it's time to click. That's why it was so easy to just kind of just step into it. Like, I have been around Henry since 2013, my junior year, his senior year, and I watched Henry build what Zebo NC is now. Like, I'm behind the scenes. If you've seen me at any videos, I've held the lights for you. I've moved this over for you. I've been like, yeah, you might not want to do that because they over there, or you might want to pull his collar down. I'm always behind the scenes. I enjoy being behind the scenes. I get more pull from that.
Yeah.
When Henry was doing Sunset Patio and that, I was behind the scenes making sure y'all asses was there to get on stage, so he ain't have to say nothing. Austin and Tanner, I didn't really get to tap in because I was at college, so I wasn't here for the shows. But coming home during COVID and we doing this podcast, so it's just I've definitely had the resources. It's just knowing when it's time to tap into it, and I'm beyond blessed to have people that are just like, Martina, you should make a song. We're gonna give you the time to do it.
And the ability to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Just-
another thing is like we don't ever tell somebody they can do like we don't ever make somebody feel like we'll never give anybody false hope.
Oh no.
You know what I'm saying? If we tell you we gonna do something,
Yeah.
we gonna do it.
Right.
Like if I like in my mind when I get in my head I'm making an album, I'm gonna make the artist's life hell till they finish their album.
Right.
Every chance I see them, you wrote a song, you got something.
I don't even think you
need
really had to say
record?
that. Like
No,
that.
I didn't have to do it to you, but there has been some
Sometimes
artists that
you
got
gotta-
it. Okay?
That micromanager sometimes
yeah,
gotta go
like
handy.
yeah, because some artists need that motivation. Like you didn't need it because you was just
It was
just
fun
coming.
writing
Yeah,
it.
it was just
I
was just flowing.
I think the thing with this album, I kind of got into this slump where I did not want to write like another like sad album. Or like I didn't want to be a sad artist. And I remember them being like, Martina, people are sad out here.
That's true.
Make the music. And I think that's what really kind of just opened the floodgates. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to be sad and I'm going to be vulnerable and I'm going to sit in it and we're going to process it and we're going to keep pushing. This album helped me process a lot of my things that I was very, like, damn, I shouldn't have moved that way with that person, or I shouldn't have done that with him, or it helped me to process, like, baby, that wasn't your fault. You was early 20-something. That was you figuring out your first situationship. You know, it wasn't your fault. Now, it was your fault because you kept letting it happen. It was your fault because you kept putting yourself in the situation. So don't be surprised when you get stupid rewards for it.
Yeah.
And it just felt good to process that and let that go. So this album is genuinely from the bottom of my heart.
Nice.
And yeah, and building it back up, and here we are.
Okay.
It was also really dope. I'll let the claps go. It was also really dope watching you kind of, most artists look at writing music as like therapy. And I feel like as you were writing the album, you slowly got into that mindset where it's like, anything that's been bothering me, I'm about to just let this shit go. And that's what makes great music is people, you know, taking their actual emotions, not trying to fabricate how they're feeling. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't sad, don't make sad music. You know what I'm saying? Put how you actually feel in the music. And when you made this album, you were sad.
Yeah. I was really coming out of it. I was like, damn.
You was like fighting it off.
Yeah.
You was like slowly coming to a realization like this shit don't matter.
Yeah. This album really taught me a lot of shit don't matter.
Yeah. and then on the outro, you literally say that.
Yeah.
Basically. I mean,
pretty much.
It's lit. But this album, like, man, this shit is a fucking. I'm done talking about it. This shit is great.
It's like under 30, 40 minutes. It's like under 30 minutes. It's like 28 minutes. It's a nice, it's breezy. You know what I'm saying? That if you don't check anything else, check out Worth It. This is my personal favorite. And that 4 run at the end, because it's hard. You know? Hard. Went fed.
Thank you.
So yeah, but the whole project's hard. And congratulations to you as like your whole team, because y'all
Thank you.
dropped a banger.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
More to come. She not done.
Yeah.
I'm already
make
thinking about the
sure-
next album.
Really?
I'm gonna drag
I was
her.
gonna ask, is there like beyond like relationship stuff? Are there other stories you would like to like give?
Who knows?
Yeah.
I would love to. I think the funny thing about this album, I didn't want to write about this. Like, I wanted to genuinely write about like what I have been doing in the past 4 years that I haven't made music. So it's like, I graduated college. The pandemic has happened. I graduated in the pandemic. I have lost friends. I have stepped away from, you know, friends that I thought, hey, yeah, they're going to be with me the whole way. You know, I'm thinking these are my adult friends. I'm thinking these are my forever friends. My friends that my kids are calling uncles and aunts. I was wanting to sing about that. I was wanting to sing about grieving my dad. And every time I make a song, it was just like, yeah, nope, tears. You're not even going to be able to sing this. You're going to be crying in the stew.
Right.
What you can do.
No, because I was at home and like I couldn't even get to the next lyric because I was crying. So it's just like,
but we gonna get there.
I was like, I don't know if I can make a song about
You
that.
gotta work on that in your own
Yeah,
time.
we're gonna get there.
Yeah.
one day.
You gotta
Like
going
this
back
album
to
helped me
yourself.
realize that I was not done grieving my dad. So it's just like, damn, it was a lot of self-realizations that I came to while writing this album. I was wanting to write about me, you know, dating, being in the dating pool, being a middle 20-something and doing this and doing that. And it's just, I wanted to write about being depressed because I didn't realize I was depressed until I really started writing the album.
Yeah.
It was a lot of little stuff I wanted to write about. And I think I kept trying to like force that, and those didn't feel natural. But every time I sang about some heartbreak, that just it blurted out. So I was like, well, this is the album. So I also want to talk about the cover, the front cover. We bring it back. Nobody wanted me to choose this cover.
Why not?
Everybody was like, "That's not an album cover. That's not what you put up." All of y'all was like, "Nope, that's not the one."
I said you should do the other one. I didn't say this one was a bad one.
No. When
What's
they
the
say
other one?
bad,
That's what matters. What's the other one?
No,
So-
we're not gonna show it.
Oh, okay.
Why
my bad.
not?
Tripping. No.
Fucking P, man. You don't show.
yeah,
Wait, is it that one?
between the people that I talked to, they said this one should have been the front album cover.
That's a nice back where I can see the lyrics.
See?
Or not the lyrics.
You
The
ain't
like.
seen the edited version.
Okay, then maybe it's crazy. If it's crazy, then
So
That's hard.
so
yeah.
I agree with you. I thought it would be great for the back, but then I
Yeah.
was just like,
But see, I thought the back cover was really good for the back.
Yeah,
Mainly
the back-
because it
no, the back
left
cover.
the space to put the.
Yeah, it fit the font, the mood,
yeah.
and everything. Yeah.
because I mean, I understand where they're going because it's like he loves me not. Woo, 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 woo.
Yep.
That would have worked out perfectly. But
Right.
Henry was like advocating for this one to be the front cover.
Right. I gotta see the edited version. That comes kind of curious
I ain't got it.
because
I
that
got
one,
it
the
on my
cover
phone.
looks
I'll
like
show
the
you.
cover to me. It felt like y'all took that was like, nah, this is it.
Me. That's how I felt when I
This is
saw
the
it.
one.
That's
I
how I
was
felt
like,
when we took it. But when I
Yeah.
saw the edited photos,
yeah.
I was like,
This the one.
But the front cover, when I was going through the photos, because Shell took 627, and I was just sitting there sifting through them. It was just like, this is nice, this is cute, okay. But then when I saw the front cover, the one that I chose, it was just like, yeah, this is it.
That's what we call it.
I loved how I was sitting. I loved how everything just flowed, the flowers. It was really nice. And Johnny, when he was sending me the photos, he was like, I really like that you picked this photo. He was like, because once I edited, it's certain like backgrounds on it. He was like, it looks like your aura is coming from it. And I was just like, you know what, Johnny? That's why we right here, brother.
Your face, yeah.
Who
Who came up with the concept of this, or was it just
when you say the concept,
the concept of the cover? Was someone like, oh hey, was you?
me.
everything was her.
I wanted to do like the thing where like, you know, you're sitting and it looks like the flowers are your like your bustier or whatever. I wanted to do that, but then I was just like, that's a little corny.
Tina's gangster came out. That shit corny. Get the fuck out of here.
And then I wanted it to be very elegant and I know I wanted a bouquet of flowers. I didn't know that. And I know I wanted flowers around me and at some point, even though it didn't make it into the cover. But I just wanted very like
Was that? Was it that one?
Nah.
Yeah.
Without as much color, but pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah.
If her face wasn't covered, I might rock with you. I like the. I like the cover.
That's
my.
that's the
I know.
art.
I know.
But see, and a lot of people said that.
I know. I feel you. But
There
as
were-
a debut, I feel like your face should be showing.
That's what a lot of people were
Not-
saying.
No, y'all do this, but I'm just saying, like,
Because when they said that, I was just like,
But either
that's
way,
the mindset I had went to.
Yeah.
either way, the album cover is hard.
yeah,
So it
it's
don't
great.
really
It's
matter.
great.
It's gonna be dope either way.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
should be for the deluxe. No, I'm kidding.
Y'all actually might get one. I've been thinking about it, but it's not gonna be
Studio.
too soon.
Okay, so
But
you got
it-
hold tight. It's not finna be like next Friday.
Oh no! I got to let this ride. I got
Yeah. Oh, no.
We ain't doing a deluxe.
Yeah.
We're doing a deluxe. It's dropping next week
I was gonna say,
or a month.
like, if
A
it
month.
can't be
If
6
we-
months from now. You're
If
like,
it,
the
ain't, if it ain't
deluxe.
dropping in a month, we dropping another album.
It's okay.
A few people have asked me to upload the EPs onto
Spotify.
yeah,
I need that on Spotify. I'll be real with you.
That can be accomplished.
but
I'm gonna need the session files though.
Oh. Those are deep in the underground.
Henry actually might have those.
Maybe I'll just master them.
That was a few laptops ago.
Maybe I'll just master them.
Very few laptops ago.
Yeah.
It'll be alright. I'll just master the.
Hell, you know what'd be cool? I'll just re-single.
Oh, re-release. That'd be straight.
We could do that.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Remastered.
Or you could do like the weekend, like put like sandwiches, like the EPs together or something.
That's what I was thinking about doing.
Yeah, remastered.
I ain't trying to give away your whole scheme away, but
Oh, no. Because I might just come out and be like, yeah, album.
album. Just
Out now.
Album. Run up these streams real quick. Yeah.
But
yeah, this.
Yeah.
you did a good job, team.
Thank you.
You went crazy.
Good job.
Thank you. Now that it's finally here, I'm kind of like, woo, child. I have been in.
Oh, this is super.
It was
episode.
funny watching you go through your first rollout because I could tell you was not having fun.
I can tell. Like, well, it's part of it.
Too bad.
Because every time I'll be like, well, should I do this? They be like, well, Tina, what you like? Oh, my God, that's what I'm asking y'all. I need somebody to bounce off of. And they just be like, yeah, you got it. So,
Now, is that like a difference in genre? Like, does it feel like, I don't want to say isolating, but does it feel like you have to, like, you have less input or you have more input because you're, like, I think the only R&B singer on the label? So they are kind of they're thinking rap brain. So you have R&B going on. So they're like, that's more your thing?
I wouldn't say as much because I love R&B.
I would say, yeah,
I'm like super into R&B.
Yeah.
So like, and I study R&B just as much as I study rap.
Okay.
Even more now that I have an R&B artist.
All right. This feels like,
And-
by the way, that the beats and everything feels like a throwback, like golden age R&B. I don't want to even say 90s.
It's just
maybe.
classic sound.
Yeah, it's a classic like R&B type of vibe to it.
I think what's funny is that when I would look for the beats, I would listen to like rap beats. I'd be like, yeah, this would be hard if I could rap.
The drums sound like
It'd be
rap.
hard if I could rap.
Yeah. You trying to rap?
It's what makes
No,
it
I
different.
can't.
Okay.
But it's what makes it different. It's like she's singing her heart out.
nah.
Respectfully,
I heard them demos. Nah.
But
I
she's singing
did one
it,
rap
one
song.
song, and it's in somewhere in the space of music.
But
It's out there.
It ain't
Somewhere.
out nowhere. No.
No, it's
okay,
somewhere
okay.
in the cyber world.
oh, I gotta do one now.
It's
If
on
you
one of
did
your
one with
laptops.
somebody
Yeah,
else,
it's
I
on one of
gotta
my
hear it.
laptops.
I gotta hear it.
Yeah.
I need you to write your raps. Come with
That
your
was
best balls.
crazy.
I want to hear your pocket. I want to hear what pocket you
It's very country.
very,
That's what we
I have
need.
such
Like,
very
a
country Kamaya.
We about
have-
to put you on that. We about to put
Country
you on,
Kamaya.
We about to put you on a UGK beat. Let you go crazy.
Yeah.
Now, if somebody wrote my raps, I'd probably go crazy.
Well, we can arrange that.
But
We got rappers everywhere.
touche.
We got
But,
rappers
like,
left
me-
and
Open
right.
the door, yell down the hall.
We need a verse.
We need a verse.
Me right now.
Jordan walks
No.
out. I got you.
Jordan gonna have me crying in the club.
Yeah,
We
nah.
already doing that.
I was about to say, we letting Austin write your raps because you need to rap about some gangster shit.
Like, yeah. The way like it was also funny, kind of like getting into this persona, into this
Artist.
into Cherie, because Cherie is my middle name. Shout
about that.
out to my mama.
But it's like a whole different person.
But Cherie is like, to me in my head, is very soft and delicate, and we're gonna tell you about my heartbreak. And you know, like, they call me Big Tina, and Big Tina was big, and
Now that's a rapper. Like,
exactly.
they call me Big Tina.
So it's just like, you know, I was big at the time, so it's just like,
Big Tina and the Steppers. I'm sorry.
Oh, we.
I would love that.
That would be
Please
crazy.
make that out.
Crazy.
That would be crazy.
You know who the steppers are?
y'all,
Austin.
That would be
Sammy,
crazy.
Demo, because Demo go step.
Oh, God.
Oh God.
Shout out Demo.
Hey, YG Apollo. Album on the way.
Amen. But it was in the process while writing this, I was also losing weight. So it's kind of like I was really coming into this persona, and it's just like, damn. You know, I felt like Cherie is more girlier than Big Tina.
Right.
Yeah, it was just interesting watching myself kind of blossom into Cherie. I feel like I took more hold of Cherie now than I did with EPs.
Also, it was dope making the album in there because everybody can hear what's going on in there. Right. So it's not like a secret. If somebody's in there recording music, you're not doing it quietly.
Yeah.
Like they can hear what's being played or whatever.
Right.
And you know, I normally when we're making music, I don't give a fuck what people in the room think. You know what I'm saying? As long as the person that's making the music thinks it's dope and I think it's dope,
Yeah.
I don't really care about other people's opinions.
Yeah.
But it's dope when you in there making music and it's just you two and people are walking in. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck y'all got going on?
Nah, you had niggas on the floor like singing melodies.
Yeah.
One time, when I came over for the
Yeah.
other live
Yeah,
stream,
motherfuckers was going crazy.
thugs had the blunt in the air. Like, nah, run that one back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah, bro.
That's what I'm saying, but it's like that's how you
So I
know.
just talked to a girl last week,
Yeah.
so keep that spinning real quick.
Like that's how you know you was making dope shit. Cause like if somebody gonna get up off the couch, they in there smoking a blunt,
Yeah.
probably drunk,
Yeah.
like watching TV.
Henny
They
in hand and open up the
That's
door.
what I'm saying. They gonna walk in. They gonna get up off the couch and walk to the studio and walk in and be like, "What y'all got going on?"
Absolutely.
That's how you knew we was making some crazy shit in there.
I think
And,
it got. I know we keep talking here. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, is you cool? Because it's a super episode.
I'm just trying to make sure my SD card fine.
Deluxe.
We gonna wrap it up soon. It's a big moment, Henry.
Yeah.
I'm fine. I ain't saying nothing.
I think what I really started to take it in is when Demo was like sitting. Now, if you've ever met AP Demo Young Apollo, how do you know him by? He a stepper. He gonna slide.
Big Tina and the Steppers.
Heart of Gold. This man, and if you hear his raps, you know, he really rapping. And then it's like, he coming to the studio, he was like, yeah, Tina, I really like this one. And what was it? I think Luv Me Knots.
Yeah.
One of his favorite songs. He be in there, he sings all of them. He knows it word for word.
Everybody in this house know every Tina song word for word.
And it blows my mind because it's just like,
No, you got actual fans in this bitch. Like,
Yeah,
like,
it's good.
like we don't just listen to it when we making it. Like we definitely just be sitting in the living room slapping the album.
Yeah.
And
I
I
still
just-
spin your first EP.
see, and that's,
Left Me Blue is still hard to this day, by the way. Still
Yeah,
one
it
of my
is
favorite.
hard.
Left Me Blue is hard. I
Thank
was like,
you.
nah, she going through it. And I was going through it, so I was like, go through it together. Like, I feel you.
But,
that,
yeah, you just good at making music.
thank you.
You just make good music.
Thank you.
And congratulations.
All right.
I'm glad it's
Thank you.
out.
Thank you.
I can't wait to see what we do next. Cause I
I
got
am
a feeling it's
intrigued.
only gonna get crazier.
Y'all gonna find somebody to make. I want to sing with some live instruments.
We can arrange that now.
That's why I thought Not Now was. That's why I was confused when you said there's nothing but you do. Because Not Now, I think, was it? Is it Kevin Katana?
Oh, shout out to Kevin Katana, Donnie Katana.
Crazy.
I love
That
all
Not
his
Now
beats.
beat was insane. I was like, no, this sounds like it was live in the studio. Like they did this a few times. You're like, nah, bro, we get.
I have so many-
Put it on there real quick.
I have so many Kevin Katana beats where like I wish I could rap, or I'll be like, if I could rap, I'd rap on this beat. He
I
has.
really got to hear that. I got to hear your rap flow. You said it's
It's
country.
terrible. It is terrible. Okay, listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth.
I
It
mean,
is
rappers can rap
terrible.
today, so I'm open to anything. As long as you're not like doing the baby Cardi voice, I want to hear
Somebody
No.
worse than you, I promise.
I guarantee
It's-
SoundCloud is a thing. I guarantee you.
You better than somebody.
Yeah, you
I don't
definitely
care
better
how
than
bad it is.
I
You
think
better
if
than
I,
somebody.
like I said, I think if I didn't write them,
Yeah.
it would be pretty good.
All right, I'm gonna get Austin to write you a rap. What kind of song you wanna do?
I don't know.
You wanna do like gangsta song? You wanna do a club song?
I always wanted to make a twerk song.
Oh, say less.
I think I'll make like a great twerk song.
I also been thinking about making a twerk song.
We might go crazy.
Also
I ain't gonna
write
rap
you-
nothing, but I'll make a great ass
Nah,
chorus.
You crazy? We give. Yeah, you get a verse.
Let's go eat.
You get a verse.
Yeah.
Hey, as long as somebody write it.
You get a verse.
Finna destroy TikTok with that.
Oh God! All right.
Oh, that's where I'm gonna post next.
Yeah, you do it every day.
I'm weak.
I was like, oh,
I was just running it.
that's crazy. I'm saying.
Do you have any more questions before we wrap this
No,
up?
I think that's it for me.
Yeah. Just good job.
Good job.
Thank you.
Great
Good
job.
job, everybody.
Congrats.
Great job all around.
Congrats.
I'm excited.
Album is out now. Love Me Knots.
Yes. Say promote it.
Oh wow, I gotta do it today.
Yep.
Yeah.
So thank you for tuning in to
I'm weak.
Last Minute
not
Podcast.
the podcast.
I
Your
know, I
album.
know, I know.
I was gonna say you on some bullshit.
I can do that now.
The album is out now. It is on all streaming platforms: Spotify, Apple Music. The album title is called "Luv Me Knots." LUVMEKNOTS.
And look for Cherie, not Tina.
Yes, look for Cherie. Accent over the E. My IG is in Cherie We Trust, all together.
Hard.
No capital letters. That's also my Twitter now too. So yeah, tap in.
Follow or tap in. Tap in with Pay to Play Records. We putting out the dopest music in this area. I stand on that. Tap in with the Last Minute Podcast, most consistent podcast in the Carolinas. And now I'm going to let Henry do his thing.
Thank you for coming.
Yes.
Yeah, appreciate you.
As a special
Good
guest.
conversation.
For sure.
Appreciate it.
Thank you for
Rashawn
coming.
has been like a day one. I remember him reaching out to me on Instagram and was like, "Hey, I listened to your EP," and that was the first time anybody has ever told me they listened to my music outside of my friends.
We dead ass.
I promise you.
Yeah.
There has been so many people that like Henry be like, "You know they listen to your music, huh?" What? Like people I would have never thought listen to my music. So if you do listen to my music, it's not an ego booster. If you listen to these local artists, tell them. Because they are thinking that people don't listen to them. If you listen to the local artists around here, tell them that you listen to their music. It means the world to them. Because you got people like me, they be like, damn, you really listen to my music? It's appreciative. So if you ever be like, Martin, I really like your song, genuinely no. My response is me being genuine. So yes, I've always appreciated that. So
Absolutely.
I was like, yes,
Kudos.
you need to be here for this.
That's good stuff. That's good stuff.
Thank you. Thank you for being a special guest.
Appreciate y'all having me.
Good conversation, as usual.
Yes. Good episode for sure.
Y'all
Thank you
got deluxe. That's some content coming.
Nah, we splitting this.
Oh, yeah.
I already got an idea here. We're
Tune
gonna talk
into
about
the Patreon for the rest of the conversation.
Boy, what? We might need to tap in with that.
Never too
Thank you
early.
for tuning in. Last Minute Podcast, episode 53. Make sure you follow Big Tina at Cherie We Trust. Make sure you follow Tina at Pay to Play Records. Make sure you follow Rashawn at Fruits.cafe.
Yeah,
Okay, yes.
If you want
Cafe.
yeah,
Make sure you
appreciate
follow
it.
me at Zebo.g and the Zebo page Zebo NC. Make sure you go listen to Zebo's Boombox, available now on Apple Music and Spotify. Go find your next favorite NC artist. Make sure you go download and stream Cherie's new album, Luv Me Knots, on Spotify, Apple Music, all that, et cetera, et cetera. And thank you for it. Yeah. Also, thank you for 1,000 views on episode 50.
Woo!
Yeah, just beat that. Yes. Thank you for 1,000 views.
Crazy.
Oh, that makes me proud because I really put in some work behind that coordination.
You did. You did. Now,
You
Tina,
did.
since we got 1,000 views on that one, I need you to do that every episode. So let me know what we're doing next weekend.
Yeah.
Executive producer.
But yes, thank you for episode 53. If you are listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, make sure you hit the download button. Make sure you like Last Minute Podcast, YouTube, drop a like, et cetera, et cetera. And
Speaking of that, we got 500 downloads on streaming services last month.
Woo! Hey, that's nice. That's good. Oh yeah. Also, the Last Minute Podcast on TikTok too.
Yep. at the
Make
Last
sure
Minute
you
Podcast.
follow us on there.
Working.
Yes.
We need to get Instagram. I'm slacking.
New clips every day.
Hey,
Yes.
mine.
Every day. Last words.
Luv Me Knots.
Phone him.
Sweat.
Love me nice. We out.
But just know, Zebo is where it's at.
Oh, ZeboTV, North Carolina. Yeah.